So that's where we left off. Um, you guys were still at the gala and at the Jade Coast. This presumably extremely large demi-plane that was basically the base of operations, or the at least owned by this secret kind of criminal syndicate organization that Lumen is a part of, known as Theo's Ring. Um, Calda found out some things about her ring through the help of High Seeker Lazul, the one of the leaders um, of Aguilar's people from Melasmir. It seems that it was an extremely dangerous piece, and not only was it dangerous, but was also tied to some dangerous people as well. Presumably, the one of the holders of the other pieces of the ring was Prince Idis Dwendal of the Dwendalian Empire. Also, Maddie, could you turn your phone on a little bit? I'm hearing myself echo with how loud my voice is
Yeah.
coming through. It's all good. Also, did some dancing. Quarterly did some dancing with Glenn, and kind of was very matter of fact with the whole thing he was saying. Basically, like, oh, it's a game, but I mean, I'm being hospitable here, but I mean, I still have to make an example of you. I'm still gonna have to have you killed, unfortunately. Despite his nice demeanor. But meanwhile, Lumen was making his way up to the gambling den floor to basically had a face off with Steadfast, this very lavishly dressed tiefling, and Shaltha, who is this like half orc, half drow, presumably worshiper of the Loth that was just hell-bent on seeing Lumen dead. Polar opposites, as Steadfast was rather friendly, rather nice. The Loth worshipper was not the case. And of course, Mabel was up there as well with them, preparing a table. And Glenn invited Quarterly up to play at the table as well. So they were heading up there. There was dinner was had, which Rune had a little bit of a lapse in her, I wouldn't want to say judgment, but lapse in the regular demeanor that she puts forth as the sort of bestial curse took over, and she just dug into the steak with her hands. Whereas which a bunch of other people at the table started to do the same to sort of play it off. It was kind of a very embarrassing but also funny moment. The dessert was had, and Halda was the lucky winner, winning an orange alchemy jug that she could take up. So that was pretty nice. But through the conversations, you all also met, were told about this woman, this like long dark hair and these intense blue eyes, a human woman, looking relatively young, by the name of Per Lichvork. This presumably, as she introduced herself, a representative of the Dwendalian Empire that seemed very keen on finding more out about Calda's ring, which later on you learned the reason being is she seemingly is official position is she is a bodyguard of the prince, who also has another piece. So seems like there's something going on there. But you're still at the gala, all of you, in the Jade Coast, and it seems like it may be coming to an end relatively soon. As Quarterly and Glenn head up to the gambling den where Lumen is waiting and the others, I will ask everyone else, is there anything in particular that you wanted to do before we switch over to them?
Would we know they were going? We knew they were going there,
right? I don't believe so. I think because originally when he was getting drinks with Lumen for the table, he mentioned it again about after dinner wanting to go up there, and then Quarterly asked him to dance, and then while the two of them were dancing, kind of by themselves, he invited her up. So you just know they've gone off to different places, but I mean, did you want to keep an eye out for? I mean, you would be able to look out on the balcony from the second floor and see Quarterly and Glenn dancing, and then you would eventually see them start to head up.
In a while, I'll probably go check around for them. But I did kind of want to cave and challenge that guy at some point to archery.
the
I forgot his name.
the very brawny elvish guy that was on the I think it was the 5th floor.
Mhm.
Yeah, the 5th floor.
'Cause
Okay.
that's where we left off. That's
Fair
where we
enough. He would introduce himself as Vestan.
Vestan. Sounds like
Vestan.
Gaston.
Yes, a little bit. You want to challenge him to archery?
Okay.
Okay. He gotta like, as he sees you come back, he's like, "Oh, you're back. Well, guess you couldn't get in for the games. What will it be this time? What do you want me to kick your ass in, huh?"
Well, good luck kicking my ass in it. I challenge you to archery.
Oh man, I'm not really good at that, I'll tell you.
Well, you said any game. So.
Could I use javelins, maybe?
Javelins? That's not archery.
It's a form of archery, right? You're throwing a projectile is moving towards the target.
Not, actually. That's like a whole nother sport. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, fine. You know what? Actually, this should be fine. I've got a really, really big bow that I could break out, like a great bow, and I'll use that. It's all right. You see him like run off to like a side closet.
The fucking target.
He runs off to like a side closet and pulls out this massive fucking bow that's bigger than him. He's like, "Well, this counts as archery, right?" No, picture like the fucking.
It's just the fucking like ballista.
Yeah, like the black,
like Dark Souls.
Yeah, exactly.
Orlando archers.
Yep, and Orlando archers, the fucking Black Knights, the giant fucking great bow.
Oh boy.
You're playing Dark Souls.
Arthur's weapon's like, yeah, we can help go, Rune.
Gotta get you one of those.
Yeah.
Jakar, are you there with her as well?
I say yeah. I was in the axe throwing, so yeah.
Okay.
I'd still be here, I think.
All right. He'll be like, "All right, so we'll stand like roughly, what do you say, like 30, like we'll probably got to back it up a little bit more, like 60 feet away."
That's fine.
All right. Same rules as the axe throwing. You hit the target. If you hit outside, you don't get anything. If you hit down below, that's 1 point, and then 3 points, and then 5 points. Got it?
Sure. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
You can go first.
Okay, sure. Please don't embarrass me, D&D Beyond. It's gonna embarrass me. 13.
13? Okay. That is 1 point.
Ugh, disgusting.
Okay. So he goes, "You can shoot again. You get 3 shots, and then I'll do mine."
Oh, we're doing it in a row. Okay, I didn't.
Oh, I mean, if you want to do back and forth, that's
it's
fine.
too late. I already shot. 24.
24? Okay, that's 5 points. So you're up to 6 points.
Come on, Rick. That's another 24.
Okay, so that's 11 points total. All right. He kind of sizes up. He's like, "Not bad. That first shot was a little crappy, but that's all right. Okay, now I'll show you how it's really done. Let's go. All right, here we go." Loads like a much larger arrow onto the great bow, pulls it back. You can hear his muscles straining and like the string like straining a bit, and he's gonna go ahead and make 3 attacks. Natural 20 on the first one.
What the fuck?
Second one.
That's actually
Hey,
crazy.
D&D Beyond though.
Okay, he misses
Okay,
the second
alright.
one, and third one. Okay.
So I win.
You beat him by 1 point. However, with a natural 20, I'm gonna say he breaks one of your arrows as he shoots it. He's like, he kind of laughs. He's like, "Technically, that means I win. That's why I let you go first."
That's not quite how that works.
Well, I broke it, so I win.
That's
Anyway, it was nice playing with you. I gotta get back to seeing the others. Let's get going. All right. Kind of gives you like a really hearty pat on the shoulder. And he
When did
just,
archery become shuffleboard?
before you could say anything, he heads off.
I hate this
Jesus.
man. I hate him.
What a legend.
Good dick.
All right. I just want to do that for shits and giggles. She was in a bad mood. She needed something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that helped.
Yeah. And that
He
made it
turns and
worse.
shoots the guy in the back of the head.
Jesus, she's not evil. All right.
Beast.
Yeah, she's not Nyx, who shoots a guard running away in the back of the fucking head.
He called me the N-word.
No, he
Or-
didn't. No, he didn't.
He did.
And then he
All
goes,
right. At that point, I
Um,
imagine we'll probably wander off to go find them eventually somehow.
okay. So Jakar and Rune wandering off to go find them. Calda and Eglar, what are you guys doing in particular? Still reeling from the revelation of what you have embedded in your finger, I imagine?
Another one's out, and she doesn't really see a way out, so yeah, she's probably having a panic attack.
Okay, so two of
Yeah,
you
I
together.
think. Yeah, I'm kind of just trying to help Calda recover from that whole ordeal, knowing that that was probably, painful, stressful, terrifying, all that stuff.
Yeah, like I said, it felt like your finger was burning off, but now that you look at it, it's fine. It just seems like it was just putting out a lot of energy, and it was just extremely uncomfortable and pretty painful as well.
We spent a lot of time on it last time, so I don't take it too much this time.
Okay. Well, moving back to Quarterly and Lumen. Lumen, you're in the room waiting for Glenn to come, and eventually he does,
Yes.
with Quarterly in tow.
Real quick, because this was across multiple sessions. Rune still has Lumen's token.
Yes.
Realizing that they split from that table without really corresponding, he will. Can he send a message?
Sure.
I was also wrong. It's just a one-way message. They can't respond. I thought it was like sending. It's just a 25-word message, but there is no response. It's just that the upside of it is that it just lasts 8 hours.
Okay.
Like, just constantly talking, but you can't respond. He'll just let her know that, well, it was just him, so he'll just let her know that he went off to play a game, and whatever floor was on.
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor.
Fourth floor. Okay. Save this time.
All right. And eventually, as you're waiting, eventually Glenn walks in with surprisingly Quarterly in tow. You see Mabel just kind of looks and kind of like straightens up as Glenn enters, and then seeing Quarterly walk in as well, she just lets out a sigh. Oh, I see you're all having a good. I hope you're all having a good time. I'm sorry I was a little bit late. Miss Remem here wanted to ask me to a dance, and I really couldn't refuse. I'd be a terrible host if I did. I guess that also makes me a terrible host, making you all wait for me. So I do apologize, but I suppose we could begin. Now, the game I initially wanted to play was Dragon's Hoard. This is it is a sort of house favorite. Steadfast and Shot I've played many times before, Mabel as well. But if we could leave it up to a vote, if other people at the table would like to play something else, we have plenty of games here. You do something simple like blackjack as well, or something. I don't know.
I mean, if I had any vote in it, it would be for something more of my forte. Poker, blackjack. Poker had a different name in this world, whatever that would be. I think it does. I think there is something.
Yeah,
I just
probably.
don't know what it is.
Okay, so Mr. Riefenfall wants to play like blackjack or something. Well, what about you, Miss Remem? What's more up your alley?
Anything is fine. Whatever Lumen over here would like, I will just agree with it. It's okay. I'll go with the group.
You see, Steadfast just kind of like smiles, looking around, saying, "I am fine with whatever. I suppose. Same as Mr. Mem. I am just wanting to get the chance to play against Lumen again. Shafa just
I
stays
wouldn't be-
quiet and looks around.
I wouldn't be particularly looking at me. There's some new blood at this table. And perhaps another surprise as well. And a gesture towards Quarterly.
Mabel is
Poker
just
face.
Mabel is just like arms folded, sitting like straight, like back straight against the
I just-
table. She's like,
And just
Or-
so I'm not mixing things up, Lumen knows that they have some sort of blood, like together, but doesn't know what it is, right? Because she said it. She said that she knows Quarterly. And Lumen saw them together, but doesn't know any other
Yeah.
details, right?
between Mabel and there's, and you could sense it at the table. There seems to be some sort of like
Because I
you
know,
saw.
yeah, I
mean,
know.
you saw that
I'm
with your
thinking
passive
everything, but-
insight. You looked over as they entered. You saw Mabel like straighten up as Glenn walked in, and then when Quarterly walked in, she just like sighed and like shook her
I think
head.
Mabel said something as well. I think because Lumen
Oh,
said
yeah,
like, "Oh,
she-
so I need to be together," and she said like, "Yes, we know each other."
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
we know each other.
I think she said. I think more or less she told you in the elevator. She said she was in the same boat as Quarterly.
What
answer
that
to-
means, though?
Yes,
so.
yes. He said that it was pack. Yes, learned that she
Yes.
had a pack. Okay.
Of some sort. Yeah. He says, Mabel's like, for the sake of not sitting here all night arguing over what we're playing, I guess I'll vote blackjack as well. It's fine. Perfect. Okay. Well, if we could get somebody to bring us a set of blackjack, then that would be appreciated. Thank you. And it's out of character, very easy to play. The reason I did blackjack is because I don't know how to fucking play poker at all, and it would be
Yeah.
even worse to discover with or try to figure it out with dice. I'll post the rules for. Let's see.
I googled it.
I think it would be pretty easy, right? Because it's just 2d10.
Has any of you played Resident Evil 7? Isn't there this DLC where you play blackjack as well?
Maybe I
There
don't know.
is, yes.
Okay.
No, there is, and it's like a saw trap.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Where your fingers
Yeah.
get cut off.
Your
yeah,
finger
okay.
gets cut off.
Then
Jesus.
I kind of know. Then I kind
It's
of.
it's really fun actually.
Yeah, it is.
It's a good DLC.
All right, so what are we betting here? I guess I should ask. Under normal circumstances, we would have somebody from the organization, a neutral party, to sort of look over it. But seeing as how this is, again, friendly reminder, this is all for fun. What are we wanting to bet?
I don't have anything.
Are you referring just to a gold amount, simple gold amount?
Yes, I mean, you see Shatha looks forward and like her eyes are like intense under the hood, and she looks directly at you, Lumen. She says, I think we should bet our souls.
Okay.
And you see Steadfast just like without looking at her, he's like Steadfast is just sitting back. He has one arm like kind of lazily hanging on the chair. The other one is kind of just like tapping on the table, like almost in like a hit me motion, but he's kind of just like tapping it. He just kind of like smile, like sighs a bit. You just look over at Mabel and she's like giving her like a what the fuck look. Like even she's like caught off guard. Glenn like kind of raises an eyebrow and says, I do see a couple problems with that. Two people here, as far as might even be more. I don't think exactly have their soul to bet. And you see, she just kind of like looks around, and then she just like and leans back.
Perhaps another game in the future.
He says, how about we just do like a 25 gold buy-in? Does that sound fair?
yes, I'm in.
Okay,
I think that's
I don't know. Also, I posted the rules in general if you want to take a look at them. Let's see. Glenn kind of like gets a deck brought to him. He's like, for the purpose of this, I will be the dealer here. So I guess I would be like the house, you guess you could say, and the rest of you will be players. All right, play a couple games, see how it goes. Let's see.
Oh Jesus. Okay, I hope I understand it correctly.
All right, so the dealer is going to deal out to everybody. So basically, everybody just rolls 2d10.
Mhm.
Let's see, it takes turn. All die faces are face value except for the one. It doesn't say whether or not you can hide. I don't think you hide your. I think only the dealer hides one of their rolls. So I will do that. So let's see. The first die.
So I roll 2d10.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will roll. I'm going to keep the first dice hidden. Let's see.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Okay. Second one. So you guys just know at this point that you just see a 6. Like he's dealing out the cards. You see Glenn just puts down one is hidden, the other one is a 6 though. I know we're rolling dice, but it would be like an actual playing card that he's like
Yes.
dealing out.
Okay, so the other card can be anything between 1 and 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And essentially, the house has to keep going until they either have the high and then they win, or they bust.
Okay. So the dealer needs to score 21. We also need to score 21.
Well, it's got so it's
Well-
the highest. So, like, if for example, if one of us got 18, and then the dealer gets a 17, they have to hit again. And then if it's above 18, then they win, or they bust if it's over 21. And
Yeah.
then
So if they keep hitting, and then they like exceed 21, they lose.
Yeah.
You're trying to get as close
so you
to
want to
21 as
get as
possible.
high as 21. You're gonna force the house to most likely bust.
Yes.
Real quick, you just rolled both dice, so you know the covered card.
Yes.
Okay, this might be applicable now. He's going to use this background with Gambler. Odds and probability are your bread and butter during downtime activities that involve games of chance or fighting odds on the best plan. You can get a solid sense of which choice is likely the best one, and which opportunities seem too good to be true, at the DM's determination. Would that apply here? Could I get a hint of what that covered card is?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Because if I'm hitting, can I get a good idea if it's a good idea to hit or not?
What did you roll?
I didn't roll anything yet. I was just asking that.
Okay.
It's 2d10.
2d10, yes.
11.
11 total.
11. Yep. 6 and 5.
Okay. You just
And
kind
then
of
you
kind of weighing. You only see that the 6 is the one that's revealed. You get the feeling that he's definitely got higher than an 11 at this point in time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far you want to stretch it. It's a cool background.
I'll say if you want to, I'll give you like little hints, and if you want to stretch
get
it further, it would probably be like insight checks or something
Okay,
like
I
that.
dig that. Well, yeah, 11. So we're going around the table, right?
Yes. So Steadfast will roll 2d10. Okay, that's pretty shit. 2d10, this will be Shotha. And 2d10, this will be Maple. Okay, so those are the ones. And then, so it would go back to, so we'll say the order is dealer first, and then quarterly and Lumen. You guys are probably sitting next to each other, right? I imagine.
Sure.
So it'll be Glenn, quarterly, Lumen, Steadfast, Shotha, Maple, and then back to the dealer. So then it goes back to the dealer, right? I believe. And he has
No,
to.
so I think it goes around the table.
Oh, and they
it
just
goes
go
I
until
think so. It goes to each
it
player.
says
and then they go to,
it says
like,
a player
big
rolls
ball.
2d10. The dealer does the same, keeping the first die hidden. Each player, including the dealer, takes turns rolling any number of additional d10s. So it goes around once. Everybody rolls a d10, and then it take turn rolling any additional number. So everybody rolls their initial 2d10 first, and then that's when it goes in turns. So he is gonna. So Glenn is gonna hit again. He'll do another d10. Okay. Yep. That's all he will do for right now. So then it comes to Cordelie. How many additional d10? What did you get total?
My first roll was 12.
Like 12 total.
Yeah, 12 total.
Okay. And then keep in mind
It was a 2 and a 10.
Okay, 2 and 10. Okay. So you're trying to get to as close to 21 as possible. So do you want to roll another d10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess. Okay.
So roll again.
That's a 6.
Okay, so you're
So
at
that's
18. So you could hit again if you want, or if you think that if you want to play it safe, you could stay. It's up to you.
What does the house have right now? The 2 showing cards?
2 showing cards that they had was I think I rolled it in the other. It was a 6 and a 4. So 10 total.
Yeah,
And then you don't know what the other one
top
was.
I think you would want to stay. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
Because as long as that's not a 10, you would have to hit. So if it's a higher card, this has a chance of being a higher card, so I'll have to hit and then it'll bust. Hopefully.
Okay, I see.
I think.
Okay.
I see.
So you're staying at 18. So just remember your number. Lumen, what are you doing?
He will hit. So
Okay.
He's 11, so that's 20. So he's gonna stay.
Okay. Steadfast is up. He had a 12, I believe. Did he? No, he had a 9. So he's definitely going to hit again. So that is 11 for him. We'll go again. It's 14. He'll go again. That is 20. He will stay. I'll just put that there for now. And then next was Shotha, she has a 12, so she will definitely hit again. 14. Jesus, the 2s. That was. So I think so she busted. So, he watches, she just like continues, and she just keeps hitting. Gets she had 16, she got a 6, which puts her to 22. And you watch as she just like holds the card in her hand, and you watch as her other fist just like kind of trembles as she like whiten up, like forms like a fist. You can see she's kind of trembling, and you watch as she looks up, and Glenn is just giving her this very stern look. She kind of relaxes, scoots back further away from the table, takes a deep breath.
I like her.
So she's out. And then it comes to Maple. Maple had, let's see.
So someone just lost?
Steadfast. Yes.
Yeah,
This
someone
round,
lost
at
it.
least. Maple had 11, so she will go again. That's 20. Yeah, she's staying.
Damn.
Okay. Comes back to
That was 3 with 20, and then what did Cordelia have?
18.
18.
let's see, Maple 20. Steadfast also had 20? Yes.
Yeah, 3 20s, 18, yeah.
Okay. It comes back to Glenn. He kind of just smiles. He's gonna roll again. Yeah. So, holy shit.
He wins.
Oh,
Okay.
well, I think he also reveals the face card at this point.
Does he?
I think so, right?
I'm reading the rules that I posted in. I'm reading the rules I posted in general. It's not actually blackjack. Like it's not full blackjack rules, but the hiding the first die is actually a thing. Let's see. If player scores 21, they win. If neither occurs, player loses if their total is less than the dealer's, and wins if their total is greater than the dealer's. Playout for winning players is 3-2. What? This is extremely confusing.
Yeah, well, they have to bust because you can't just keep going.
Yes.
Like it has to be 20. If you go above 21, you bust. So I think it's just one round in blackjack, right?
Okay,
You
so
just
then
go
he would
around, and then
have
once you
had
get
to stick with what he had then, because I think you just get that one round of rolling as many more as you want, and he would have just stayed where he was. So
No, I think he keeps going now until he either beats us, like if he gets a 21, or if he
Okay.
busts. I think that's how it works.
dude,
It has been a while since I played blackjack.
you're not gonna fucking believe this. He had a 19 and he rolled 2 1s back to back.
That's how that
Wow.
happens. That's the advantage of the house.
As
they
as
keep going
he
until they-
kind of smiles and he says, "Yeah, that was an interesting round there. I'll take all your money, please." Kind of smiles. So go ahead and subtract 25 gold for if you haven't already from your inventories. And
They got blackjack. Like the house has like an incredible
he rolled
advantage.
2 1s back to back. Oh, that's fucking crazy. Jesus Christ.
Ask him if it counts towards the debt.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so it's like 9,975 gold at this point.
Are you actually saying that?
Yes.
Oh no, this is all for fun. This is not business related. That does not count. The game continues going. Lumen, is there anything in part like? Are you trying to make a big play? Or are you trying to like
It's gonna be
tilt it more in
really
your
hard
favor?
to cheat at blackjack unless if he was counting cards. The problem is that he did enhance ability, but it was on dexterity. If I knew we were playing blackjack, he probably would have done teleport and then tried to count. But he does have a playing card set. He took dexterity. He could try to slip cards.
I like that.
You trying to cheat?
Oh, he's got to. He's gonna try.
This is his whole deal.
Oh, I would love to see perception if I see it and could help him, but I don't know if that's a thing.
Oh,
You would have to. I mean, you would have to beat his thing, otherwise you wouldn't see it. But
he doesn't have a very good sleight of hand. It's just now he has advantage because of the enhanced ability, and he does have playing cards, and he's proficient in playing cards. So I imagine he could just use sleight of hand, which he has proficiency in.
uh-huh.
Yeah, fuck it, he's gonna try.
Go for it.
He will
Okay.
try. No, so I guess in that case, I'll roll, and he'll try to swap cards. He'll try to very quickly move on. So I guess we roll, and then I'll try to substitute the best card possible. If that makes sense.
Now that we understand it a bit better, we'll go through another round.
Maybe one more round, and this will be the cheat. Yeah,
this will be the
see what
cheat round.
happens
So
after it. 'Cause we don't
everybody
have to
go
keep
ahead and
flying
roll
this thing.
2d10. I'll roll.
Again?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the second die for Glenn that you can see. Okay. Or the playing card. So it's that. And it's gonna go. Yeah, you see, after one round, Shotha just he kind of like asks her. He's like, "Are you going to continue to play?" She says, "Gold is not what I wanted to bet. I will sit this one out if it is fine with you, sir." He says, "Oh, suit yourself. I mean, it's just for fun, but sure." By all means. Steadfast will go. Okay. And Maple will go. Okay. So it comes back around to Glenn, the dealer. He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit again. He's gonna hit again.
Jesus.
Uh,
Got a 1 under there.
okay. He kind of sighs and and looks over to Quarterly, who is the next one in line. So you say you're trying to cheat? So what did you roll?
7.
7 total.
7 total so far.
Okay. So how are you trying to cheat?
I don't know if this makes much sense, but he's gonna hit, and then whatever he gets, he's gonna try to substitute a card for a better one.
Okay, that's fine.
So just I guess just roll, and then I'm just gonna try to
So
take one of the rolls
let
and
Quarterly
make it a number.
Yeah, so let Quarterly go first.
Okay. What did the dealer roll?
You see, he rolled. From what you could see,
Mhm.
he rolled a. His first roll was a 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then he rolled a 10, a 3, and a 5.
13, 16. That's 21. No.
But you don't know
that's
what his
more
other
21.
die. You don't know what his other die is.
So I know that the 3. Then what was it? Sorry.
It was 10, 3, 5.
Oh, 10, 3, 5. Those are the ones that I know.
Yes,
So
and then
18.
you don't know what else he rolled. So it's very likely, possibly that he. Go ahead, Matt.
No, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's very
very
likely he could have already lost, or maybe he has a really good roll again and is 20 or 21. You're not too sure.
Okay. Theoretically, what makes sense if I think he lost? What should I do then? Still try to hit 21?
Try to get as high as you can still, but that's just one less that's one less player. You don't have to worry about the house anymore, basically.
Okay.
The house
Okay,
always
I'll
has the
hit.
advantage, but if they're already out, that works in your favor.
I'll hit again. First one was a 5, the very first one. So now I have 5 again.
Okay, so you're at 10 total.
Now I'm 11. I hit again.
Okay.
Well, 1 it could be a 1 or 11.
Yes, that is worth noting.
Okay.
That's what part of it. So if you roll a 1 on the D10, you can either make it
that's
a 1 or make it 11.
Oh yeah, I made it a 1, so I had 11 in total, and now I rolled a 9, so it's 20, and that's where I stop. I stay here.
Okay.
Well, you had 10 and then you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So if you could have just counted that as 11, you had 21.
Oh, that's
And
what you
yeah,
mean.
that's
Yes.
blackjack. You just got blackjack.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'd have 21 then.
Okay, so that would be, let's see, dealer scores 21.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's not just 21. I think you got blackjack, so I think that's a higher payout, right?
Let me see. It says if a dealer scores 21, all players lose. If a player scores 21, they win. But I don't know if it doesn't say what happens if multiple people.
Yeah, I don't know. Payout for winning players is 3-2. I don't know what that means. But I think what it's trying to say is that if the player wins, they're bet back 1-1. So I think she gets 25 gold.
Okay.
Let me
It's 1-1.
see.
You bet 25 gold, she gets 25 gold back. So I think she gets 50 gold.
Calder
But she
says
bet.
blackjack pays out extra. If you get 21, you get paid more.
Yes,
Yeah, so
I do
a 3
remember
to
that.
2 normally on a blackjack would be like if you bet 20, you'd end up winning 30 for hitting 21 exactly
Yes.
instead of winning 20 additional.
Yes,
But I don't know
that's
if
what it
that's the
is.
rules here or not.
Okay, so what we'll do is if anybody else gets blackjack, then that'll tip the scales. But if not, Quarterly's going to win more than what she would have won if she just won normally. So, Lumen, it's your turn.
So he has 7. He will definitely hit. That's 17.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna try to substitute one of the cards.
Okay,
So
go ahead.
He is gonna substitute. He's gonna substitute the 4 card. Well, actually, sorry. Let me see. What did I roll? Where's my rolls? Yeah, he got a 3 and a 4. So I'm sorry. He'll substitute the 3 cards. So right now he's at 14 if he substitute it. They'll substitute it for a 7. They need 21.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a.
This is not gonna work at all. But he has
Hey,
advantage technically.
You don't know. Good.
12 total.
Okay. Let me see here real quick.
I
just
don't know
rolling.
how you can even do that at a blackjack table, but
It's your
It says
character's whole thing.
he was really good at cheating at poker for a particular spell, but
Let me see here real quick. Just got a lot of I gotta have a lot of things here quick. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, please don't actually gamble. It sucks.
No, don't worry, it was a joke. I'm really not interested in that.
It's not fun at all. Card games are fun, but
You see as you do this, you're kind of like putting the things together, doing it. Steadfast seems none the wiser. Shaltha's not really paying attention because she's not playing anymore. But you look up and you see a little bit of a sly smile on Glenn's face, but he doesn't say anything.
he didn't say anything. Hell yeah.
And you look across the table and you see Mabel folding her arms, looking at you very intently.
Can I see if I see it? I want to.
Yeah, roll a perception.
I remember him saying that he didn't care. He said it's up to them to spot it out.
I don't see it. I'm so focused on whatever.
You see Mabel kind of leans forward and says, Mr. Evenfold, I understand that it is your whole thing. It's being very sly with these games, but if I have something to gain or lose at a table, I would prefer that everybody plays fairly. You see Steadfast and Shalta both look at each other and look up, a little bit confused.
I'm not too sure what you're insinuating. This is the first time that we're meeting. You're not too sure how I've played in the past.
Mabel looks up to Glenn, and he kind of looks over at her. Are you saying that he cheated? I am absolutely saying that. I saw him pull a card from his sleeve or lap or something.
Can he try? Because he still has the card that he slipped. Can you try feeding it to the snake?
What?
Go ahead.
Here, he's
Go ahead and roll a stealth or sleight of hand check.
Well, they're both decked, so it's still an advantage.
So swallow it.
They're both the same thing.
Just fold
He's
it.
like,
Slip it in.
It's another sleight of hand.
That's so fucking awesome.
15.
15. She rolled really high on perception. I'm sorry. She goes, what is that crunching noise? Is he trying to get rid of the card?
Sorry, I think there's a wrapper under my shoe. I apologize. What if we...
Glenn places his hands on his hips and says, Mr. Evenfold, please, we have to be very fair at this table, okay? Gives you a knowing look.
Understood. And he will, he'll just push his cards forward.
He kind of looks over. He's like, all right, well then, I believe that is time for, I think Steadfast already rolled? Or was that, let's see. Did I already have Steadfast roll? And Mabel roll their extra hits or no?
Mabel, I don't think so. Steadfast, I'm not sure.
I think it's them.
Is
them.
it their turn now?
I think it's just those two left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. So rolled. That would have been 7 and 9. Okay. So Steadfast has 7, so he's definitely gonna hit again. 1d10. So that is 16. We'll hit again. Yeah, he lost. There's no way he could get blackjack. And then what's her face had 9, so she'll roll yeah, there's no way she's gonna get blackjack either. So Glenn looks to Quarterly and says, "Well, I believe that means that you've won this round. You got the blackjack. So you get actually because of that you get a couple. I believe you get your you get your buy-in back. Obviously, an additional 25 gold, and then you would get another 25 on top of that. So here, he hands you 75 gold.
Okay. Okay.
I like how I like
you're
how
25
Lumen's
up.
whole fucking
Yeah,
character is being the master gambler, and the random
20
warlock that came to the table is the
You're
one winning.
25 up. Lumen's 50 down. So we're good. We're good so far.
You see Glenn kind of look around. He's like,
Her hands. She's happy.
I think that might be enough for tonight. I sense the tensions are a little bit high, but it was fun nonetheless. I'm glad that somebody got a little bit of fun out of it.
It was fun.
Ugh. You see Shatha just kind of still sitting there, like very annoyed, just kind of tapping her arm. See Mabel says, "You see, perhaps it is better that we pace ourselves. We're not gambling addicts after all. It is nice to just have a couple slow games is all. Perhaps there will be time for actual ring mandated games in the future." And Glenn says, "Exactly. You know, this was more just a bonding sort of a game for fun between friends, I guess you could say, acquaintances." You see Shatha, she's like, "He is no friend of mine." Well, you'll know what I'm saying, Shatha. It is a figure of speech. Instead of Vass kind of like tapping the table, leaning back in his chair, he's like, "I suppose it was fun. Gave me a little bit more insight into things." Well,
Kind of gesture over towards Shotha, like still talking to Glenn. Let her have her opinions on it, because I don't think there's beating around it outside of these walls. It's a very different type of game. This was enjoyable though, and she'll look over to Mabel. It's a good eye you have. Like,
I didn't get this
eyes
far
blood
in
within
life.
it.
Yes, I didn't get this far in life without having a sharp eye for things.
I think you'll rise far within this place.
Here's hoping. All right, well, before somebody shanks somebody or something, let's see ourselves out. Mrs. Rimmer, Mr. Evenfold, I appreciate you all coming out, but I'll probably be wrapping up the gala after we head back down. So you're free to see yourselves out. So we'll get this thing cleaned up. And although it was only a couple of rounds, it was quite fun. Appreciate you all coming out. And hey, Mr. Evenfold, I appreciate the attempt. It was still fun to see.
In my blood. Can't help it, unfortunately.
All right. So the two of you exit together. You see they're just kind of staying back a little ways to clean things up. And I imagine Quarterly and Lumen are heading back down to rejoin the rest of the group, correct?
Yeah, I would also hold out my hand with a 25 gold that he just lost to give it back to him.
He will accept it. He'll kind of look to you. I think we're going to have a lot to talk about when we're out of here.
Oh, we sure do. You know, I kind of heard that you got us into your little, how would you call it, debt, murder situation, and that because of you, people are trying to kill us. But yeah, that's something we can talk about with the whole group, I think.
He's going to look very, very surprised. Oh, that was exactly what I had to talk about, so at least one less have to explain to. Look,
yeah.
I'll put it all out once we're in a safer place, but I just want you to know that my intention. I understand what needs to be done, and I apologize.
I mean, it sounds kind of exciting, but yeah, no worries. about
Really?
explanations. Glenn really likes to talk, you know? Like, he was pretty clear about what's going on. So,
You and Jakar are just like the perfect people to be around.
Mm.
I don't do people very well, and the first two people that I've come out to with my bullshit have been fairly accepting. So,
we
thank you and
all have
congrats. That was
our.
those were some big dogs in there, and you
You know,
played
it's
very
funny.
well.
It was my very first time playing this, but it's fun. I see the appeal.
Oh, believe me, do not get hooked on it.
Ah, no. I think there's other things we have to
The
worry
simple
about.
thing is that it goes far beyond that with this organization. Um, Another bit, this was what Jakar gleaned, but I figured it might be good to tell you now. He has the symbol out of Coiled Serpent. He's just been having it fully out this entire time. I don't know if you recognize this. I'm
Do I recognize it?
Roll a religion check.
Religion. Okay, that's interesting. Religion, not bad, and religion, I'm also not good. That's an 11.
Vaguely looks like something you've seen maybe in a book before that was associated with something not too great, but you can't place the exact details.
Well, it's pretty, but what exactly is it?
I'm a priest of Zahir, the Cloaked Serpent, god
Oh, I
of
know that
darkness and all that conspires within. He's a god of murder, torture, awful, awful things.
Oh,
And I am one of his acolytes. What you saw in there, though, is my faith towards him. It's hard to explain, but I just want you to know I am not a murderer or torturer.
mm. um, um, you
I
are.
know this is a lot coming out, but
This doesn't make sense. What? You are a priest of the god of murder and torture, and you are not a murderer and torturer, though.
yes,
What are you then? Why? What does a priest do of the god of murder and torture?
I am a gambler. Theo's ring holds games, as you may have heard in there. They hold sanctioned games where many quote unquote champions of the gods do get out in those games. But the best way to think of it is this: gods, very hard to understand. They are endless beings. They have to have hobbies, right? So amongst their wars amongst each other that goes far beyond anything that we can think of, apparently they also have their times where they just want to pit random mortals against each other in card games. The
I always
one
thought.
gentleman you saw is a priest of Korak. The other one is a priest of Loth. And that woman that you was able to glean that you have some connection to, I believe that she is. Did she say what she was? I think I know what it is, but I don't want to inject that.
She
I don't
did
want to
not.
inject that in.
She said, I think she mentioned to you something about the Lady of the Fourth.
Okay, I think I know who that is. Is that Fiona?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
She
Who's that? Never heard that before.
she binds herself to some higher being. I'm not too sure, but it's most likely a divine.
I'm shocked. Why would anyone would do that? That
She also
sounds-
mentioned that you are bound to a being. So I'm
I
glad I'm
mean-
not the only one with things to talk about.
I don't know what you mean.
It's fine. Believe me, I have no room to judge on that account.
So, I always thought that priests wear cloaks and kind of look like different. than you. But maybe that's just my superficial view of the world that I had to gain in my little prison of a home. So,
I mean,
good to know.
Zahir is a cloaked serpent. I think many of Zahir's worshippers would be both mundane and extravagant people that you probably wouldn't initially think. Torturers, butcherers, murderers, it's all in between.
So you
You see,
worship this god?
as you're saying that, you're talking to him, you hear like a little slithering, and you see a little snake head peek out of his sleeve, looking up at you quarterly, just like tongue flicking a little bit.
Does a snake look aggressive?
It's flicking its tongue, looking at you.
Get her!
She would just stare at it.
This
So,
I truly don't know why this came to me.
Okay. So what makes you worship such a god? And she backs up a little bit from the snake.
Well, his tenets are. Let me actually.
As
Let me
you're
pull them up real quick. Yeah.
as you're talking, the snake kind of crawls out, slithers out of the sleeve, and like goes up Lumen's like chest and like around his neck, and just kind of like is like sitting there looking at you, like wrapped around his like neck and chest and whatnot.
I'm just staring at it.
This gotta have an open mind with this. Gods are amorphous, hard to comprehend in a lot of regards. The cloaked serpent's commandments. I know them very well. Keep your acts obfuscated and secret. The night is your greatest ally. Strike quickly and without reason, blind the target in their own confusion. Kill slowly, agonizingly, or worse, make them enjoy it. I know what that probably sounds like, but it is applicable to many things.
Is it?
Card games as well. Keep your acts obfuscated and secret. Strike quickly and without reason, blind your target. Maybe the kill slowly agonizing, maybe that's harder to comprehend, but it fits, believe me. Believe me, I'm not a high-ranking priest within his faith. He divulged a very, very minuscule amount of power to me. That power is growing as I've traveled with you folks, so I don't know what he has planned or why, but...
Okay.
And I would say I don't have intentions to bring harm to everybody, but you know the truth now. I've roped everyone into my business, so I don't know what to say.
Well, I guess there's only one way out of this. Either we make sure they die, or make sure you pay.
I'm going to have to pay. Jakar had a very, very good, insightful question for Glenn, though. It doesn't have to be gold. It could be something of an equivalent value. Look, I'll bring this before everybody, but my thought is that I'll continue to help everybody. Whatever they need to get done, whatever they need to accomplish, I'll be there. All I ask is for the chance that when the time comes, there's something of value that I can give. I intend to give it. That's what I've heard. When you adventure, you come across wealth. I've had more money than I've had in a long time, just in the months that we traveled, so... I have a high hope I can pay, but... I'll be taking from each of us, then. In a way.
Well, yeah, I think this might be a group decision that we have to make there.
Let's fight. I think, I don't know about you, but I definitely had enough of this place.
Yeah, this party definitely has given me enough for the next few months.
What is your relationship with Mabel?
Distant acquaintances.
I won't pry. It's just...
I mean,
It's
I
interesting.
met her for the first time here today. She was kind of, let's say she was like an ex-girlfriend of my father.
That's definitely an interesting relationship.
Yeah. there's quite a few things I found out today as well. About you, about them. She's, yeah, basically, I thought she was kind of like the reason for me looking like this. She
Fiery?
points at her
Spirited?
horns. Well, if you couldn't tell by the huge, very over exaggerated paintings from our house, my parents are not tieflings, my parents are humans. So I thought it was her fault. I
That's
thought she cursed my family, but turns out I was wrong, and turns out my dad is kind of at fault. Or maybe even my mother. I don't know. Sounds like everything I've ever believed was a lie. But we will find out, I guess, right? At this point, I am just happy to be here. And you can see her eyes like twitching a little bit.
I'm sure everyone else had a much simpler time. And that there's nothing else waiting, to hear from the others. Hopefully we're the only ones with you know, words to share. I wish I had more advice. It's the first time I've ever seen her as well, but whatever business she has with this organization, it's not it's not going to be great. So
Well, I don't know. But I'm on one page, on the same page with you. It's we just help each other wherever we can. And my main goal is to make sure that you guys are safe. Obviously, I want to be safe as well. So, it's kind of a give and take. I want to make sure Rune can get back to herself. I don't know what Jakar's goal is, to be honest. I still need to figure that one out. But it's good to have him around. So,
he's a good guy.
yeah, he seems like a good guy. But I think there must be more behind his personality than there.
That's the car right now. He's eating a sandwich somewhere. No, I mean it's funny enough. I confided in him a little bit because of whatever business he has with once again some higher power. Doesn't seem like that's necessarily above boards either. So felt a bit of a kinship. I think that's kind of selfish though. I'm with you. I at this point want to help wherever I can because if I'm going to be staying. I'm sure not everyone's going to be thrilled about the situation I brought upon them. So I gotta repay it somehow.
Maybe you can give me some target practice and I will learn on those that try to get you. I don't know. Maybe I'll die. Who knows? We will see.
I I wish I could say that whoever's going to be coming would just be coming for me, but that's not the case anymore. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to face it together. Because unfortunately, my plan would have been to leave, to lone wolf it, but I would not be able to accomplish much, and then we would all die in the end. So
Yeah, it's kind of funny because I always wanted to have this adventurous life. This was not exactly what I wanted, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
I
So,
wasn't expecting anything like this. I just traveled, fled.
yeah,
Not much of an adventure, I guess, but
it's crazy how things can change, huh?
yeah, I would have never thought that I would surround myself with people.
I mean, I enjoy it. It's definitely a good feeling. But yeah, we definitely should get to the others. I bet they're waiting. I feel like I haven't seen Agler and Kala for a while. And, we gotta make sure that Rune is not accidentally biting someone else that is not part of the dinner. So,
I'm sure they're all fine. I can send a message towards Rune if we have a place that we want to meet. But you're right, Aguilar and Caldwell, I'm not too sure where they are.
I mean, if everyone's done with their business here, we should maybe just meet at the exit and just get out of here.
I'll let Rune know.
Mm-hmm.
Send a message to Rune. Not too sure what you're up to, but with Quarterly. We're looking to leave. I don't know if everyone else is ready or not.
Okay. I know I can't respond, so
You can. Oh shit! Right.
it's fine. So I guess we were already heading down to the 4th floor after that first message, but I guess since they're not there anymore now, question mark.
I mean, he
Well,
can keep sending the message, so he'll just say we're gonna meet towards the exit.
okay. Yeah. We'll head that way then. I mean, unless Rune will kind of like pause for a second, take in the message, and turn to Jakar. Anything else you want to do before we leave? I think we're about to all head out.
Wait. Oh, really? Uh, maybe like steal some of the snacks before we go. Do we have any like containers we could just shove them in? You know?
Sure, you could ask for a container, maybe.
Yeah. And then that, I'm good to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here too. It's not quite my scene.
I don't know. Me
Okay.
neither. I feel like all these like chandeliers and bright lights are gonna freak
Bit
me
much.
out. Yeah, it is. Living in a forest for all this time, it's a pretty big change of pace.
Mhm. Okay, I guess we're gonna try and
Okay.
find Jakar a container. Then
You're able to
grab
get
some
food to
leftovers.
go. They have similar things like that
Yeah.
in the kitchen area, the second floor where you had your dinner initially. They are more than welcome to give you seconds or thirds, pack it all up for you. It's very good food. Um, Aguilar and Calda meet up with everybody else. So Calda seems a little. Imagine she has a 1,000-yard stare of sorts.
Yeah, her eyes are all bloodshot and her hair is really disheveled.
Good party.
Huh? You had fun.
Mhm. Yeah, Rune had like grabbed a drink like right before arriving at the door and is just sipping it like.
As you all link up with Lord Remem, who just kind of falls in place with you guys. He's waiting at the table mainly. He's like, I think I have had my fair share of parties tonight as well. Let's continue. And you all make your way to the bottom floor down the lift. Um, as oh Jesus, what am I
Sorry, that
missing?
was just really funny.
Hold on,
You know, we still kind of need to figure out
that's good.
who invited us to this party. So
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we never found out.
The
It's kind of interesting
individual
because
that handed you the invitation,
That's
you did not catch a single glimpse of him, and the leader of the ring had no clue who you're talking about. Unless he was
yeah, yeah.
lying, you have no
yeah,
clue.
That's like the real actual important part here because they would have known
yeah,
a lot of us had business here, like big
yeah.
business, and we weren't invited. So that's like the connecting thing. It's whoever the fuck that person was.
Yeah.
Huh.
Um, you all make your way down to the bottom floor, um, and you begin to try and make your way through the crowds. The seven of you, including Lorderman, heading back towards the initial kind of long hallway that leads into the main floor. Presumably to head back to, you imagine the exit will be the same way that you came in. As you do, and you hear kind of like a loud clanging noise, like a bell almost. And you hear above you the familiar voice of Glenn. Kind of, you look up and he's on the third story balcony where he initially gave his first speech. He says, "Honored guests, Theo's Ring, I do sincerely hope you have all had a wonderful time tonight." And you see a couple people like kind of nod and smile a bit. Um,
Shit.
he kind of smiles and waves to a couple. He's like, "To be quite honest, I will have to host more events like this in the future. It's not something I normally do. But before we all depart, however, I had one final announcement I wanted to make. For those of you that do not know or are not kept up on current events within the ring, we have quite a trickster in our midst tonight.
Disguise self.
His name is Lumen Evenful. And are you actually casting Disguise Self?
Yeah, why not? He's got a free use of it.
Okay. He gestures down towards he like looks down at the group and like gestures down to you and smiles. And he kind of frowns a little bit seeing the out of place person as he nods his head to one of the three that are standing behind him. You see Mabel, Shotha, and Steadfast. And you watch Steadfast nod and flick his finger, and he's going to cast Dispel Magic on you.
Sick.
As the disguise drops. And you see a bunch of people, everybody in the area like turns to like the entire like several hundred people that are here turn to look at you standing there. Your whole group and everything like that. And he says, his name is Mr. Lumen Evenfold. Everybody kind of follows. He says, standing with him are his lovely compatriots who I've had the pleasure of meeting tonight.
Oh, good.
These 6 altogether make up their group, known as the Packt, if I'm not mistaken. In any case, Mr. Evenfold is what we in the ring refer to as a marked player. He has caused quite a ruckus within the organization, and he needs to be made an example of. He kind of like pauses. There's like a brief, like intense moment. You see a couple people like look up and are wondering what that means. He says, this, of course, is after tonight's events. As stated at the beginning of the night, there will be no violence or anything of that sort here. However, whomever is the one to defeat our marked player and his team will receive a single wish of their choosing fulfilled.
Oh, fuck.
And as you're looking up, you see Cordelia, you see Mabel kind of raise her eyebrows.
Bro,
a bit
I owe
at
10
you.
grand.
Mabel, raise
Think
your
of it-
Girl
eyebrows
for
at
a
me.
wish.
Yeah, she kind of raised her eyebrows a bit at you as he says that part.
Was it like a I'm gonna get you, or was it like a what's happening here?
No, it was like a knowing, like one wish fulfilled of your choosing, and what she had talked about previously of wanting to break her pact. She kind of just raises her eyebrow.
Okay, I didn't get that because it was cutting off. Okay, I get
Yes.
it. Oh.
Think of it as another fun game to play, like the dessert raffle we had, similar to that. In any case, the clock starts when they leave the hall. And he like raises a glass with like a smile, similar to how he's done before. You just see like Mabel standing there, arms crossed, leaning up against like the banister. You see Shotha is just like hands like at her side, just like hyper fixated on you, Lumen. And Steadfast is drinking like a glass of his own, just kind of smiling a bit. There's just this like awkward silence, a couple people like murmuring things like that. And you see as Glenn like kind of takes a sip and smiles and says, feel that, ladies and gentlemen? Tension, that excitement? Hold on to it. I want you all to apply your wit, your strength, so the actual game will all continue to play even after the gala has concluded. The Packt versus the Ring. And he, again, raises his glass towards you all and says, the best will win. And takes a sip. You watch as Lord Remem looks extremely nervous and confused. But people kind of make way for you in the crowd, just like looking at you. You have various glances of curiosity, some sinister looks of people plotting things. And
I'm gonna raise my glass back. she's
he
so
kind of
much
chuckles.
at this point.
He kind of chuckles and laughs.
Oh no.
Are you guys making your way towards the exit?
I think
Rune's
gotta
just going
go.
to slowly set her drink off to the side, probably on like whatever server has a tray there, and just stare at Lumen as we make our way out. Just not saying anything in this moment, just daggers
Yeah.
over at him.
God, right, you guys don't know anything about
And
this.
Lumen's like, I'll tell
Yeah.
everybody afterwards.
We had
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah, it's the truth. It's gonna save a little bit of explanation.
He was
Oh.
just like, "Oh, we're fucked."
As you guys continue walking, he says, Miss Tea Cloak, I hope you enjoy the alchemy jug. It's quite an interesting thing, so it should come in handy. Take care of
Thank
yourselves."
you.
That thing's bugged.
He turns and he leaves. You see Mabel kind of smiles and waves and says, "Have a good, safe trip back to Druvenlord. Take care." See a bunch of people look up at her and look back at you guys.
Luna's just pushing his way out at this point after that.
You're not pushing. People are making way for your group. It is like that one
Figured if we
gif.
push, he's just like he's marching.
You make your way back to the area where the individual was, the elf with the long kind of black hair, and he opens the door and says, are you all ready to depart for the night?"
Yes.
I don't know.
Are
Are we?
Yes. Get us out of here.
It's an understatement. We're going.
Oh,
Very
You know
well.
what this means,
Please enter the room. You all file into the room. It closes the door behind you, and there is this similar to what formed on the floor when you held the letter up. There's like this weird portal that forms and then lifts up to where it covers the doorway completely flush, so that you can't even reach the door anymore if you wanted to. But you see the portal faces exactly where you were, looking towards the Remem estate late at night. It's probably late in the evening, maybe very early in the morning. But are you guys proceeding through the portal?
I
Let's go.
guess.
Okay.
oh boy.
You all walk through the portal. As soon as the last one is through, it just quickly closes, and you're all left in the Druvenlode night. Not much else going
I
on.
think-
Just a little bit of silence.
Rune just sighs and starts walking towards the house. I think we need to grab our shit and go.
I agree.
Yeah.
As much as I despise my maker, I guess, I do not want to endanger the staff of the house.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about on the road, I think,
Yeah.
guys. Huh?
What the hell is going on?
We
So,
stay for the road. We need to go.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry for
funny.
getting steak sauce on your dress. Just moves
You know what this
inside.
means, right?
Going thing.
Oh, jeez.
All of
okay,
them
this
are
is-
fair game. And then he's like preparing a spear already. Like the hunt has begun.
Oh boy.
I hate to break it
Survival
to you, but I
fittest.
think we're the hunted in this scenario. But it's a good
Only
spirit.
if we allow ourselves to be.
I hope you're right, buddy.
As you all proceed into the house, you're all quickly gathering whatever belongings you can, changing. You see Lord Remem is... The staff have not left yet. It's only been like a couple hours, so you imagine they were going to head out in the morning. But you see Lord Remem is like, we need to get out of here now. We need to head for Palmaflora. I don't even know if that's going to be far enough or safe. Forget the house. Just pack bare essentials. I don't care about the lavish utensils or clothes. Just grab the bare minimum that you could travel with. Let's go quickly. You see Malin is like nodding rapidly, not knowing what's going on, but is moving. As you're all kind of moving about frantically trying to get things squared away, you hear a loud three knocks at the front door.
Oh god.
We're not
Right.
home.
Can I peek out a window?
Just chill, whoever it is. Just merch. Let's go.
Later.
Well,
I
at this point,
imagine-
you're probably on like in your room, but moving to
Yeah, I didn't know.
yeah, Well, the way the house is situated, it kind of juts out in the front. It'd be pretty hard to like if they're right at the door, you probably wouldn't be able to see them. Let me
I
post
wasn't
the
sure where my
yeah.
room was.
Let me post the owlbear rodeo real quick.
Oh my god,
I
here
mean,
we
why you
go.
posted a map?
Just because it's the remember state.
Don't post them. Don't post
Listen,
them.
Nova worked really hard on it, and she wanted. I wanted to be used at every
It's
opportunity.
about to
It's
get
nice.
burnt.
I actually was able to import it in a good quality this time, so we're good.
There we go.
Oh, you can like
Actually,
place this places. Oh no, it's like in bed.
Oh, it was so nice to be able to visualize things more easily for absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Let me just move these couple
People are
tokens
lucky.
over here. You know?
Well, you guys, I just kind of randomized it. The
Yeah.
the guest house is actually over here to the right, so it's separate from the main house. Who would have been
Oh.
sleeping in there? Because there's 3 beds there. Quarterly and her dad would have been sleeping in their respective rooms, and then I just kind of put like Jakar and Rune in this room up
That's a
here.
bad idea.
The Beast Bros.
Yeah.
That's a
So
bad
how
idea.
where would you guys
Come on.
where would you get? Let me ask you this: where would you all be packing your stuff away?
You threw us like that's gonna be like a war zone in there.
It's a good thing I got all that food then. We got all the rations ready.
If we do guys and girls like Calda and Rune, and then
Yeah, that makes
Oh.
sense.
Oh hell
Okay.
yeah!
Okay,
Yeah.
so Calda, Rune are in there, so just swap them. Okay, so
we get the
those of
boys
you
hang
that are
out here.
those of you that are in the guest house do
I
not
feel like
hear
I
it.
have
You
to
guys
use
are
the blue
packing
bed.
stuff away. You do not hear
It's like
anything.
color coded.
Yeah.
It is. That's awesome.
It has our names like across the headboard.
You see,
Lisa, can I
Rune,
have
you are
some
moving
more?
to the front. You head over here quickly, trying to look out of the window. Like I said, you can't really see anything from this angle. As you can see, it's kind of like they would be like right here. You can't really see them unless you were to go outside. Malin is down there. He's like looking up at the second floor or wherever you guys are, and he's like, should I answer? Should I answer?
No. Actually,
Yeah.
you should probably
Also going on
stay
second.
away from the door.
Yeah, I would also probably, if I heard it, I would also go outside and tell him to go back into in your chamber or into the kitchen where the other servants are.
He kind of just rapidly nods and moves back, just kind of quickly heading to
Oh, go into the basement.
the
There's a
basement. Okay.
basement.
There's
Yes.
a basement.
Where's
you
the
can
basement?
see under next to the butler's chamber is like a little a staircase down. Under the butler's chamber, there's like
really?
I think we were talking in character. I was just
In the
imagining
bottom
both of
right.
being like, there's a
Yeah.
The
basement.
bottom right.
Oh,
It-
yeah, there's a
Uh,
basement. Yeah.
yeah, he would go
Yes.
down there.
Mm.
Okay, so he'll go down there.
Yeah.
The rest of you have no clue what's going on. You guys are just hanging out in the. You're quickly packing to leave very quickly.
We're having a good time.
I steal anything expensive.
There's one final series of knocks, just this loud 3 bangs. Jakar,
Shit.
Yeah.
you're over in your like packing with Lumen and Aguilar. You guys don't have a whole lot. Suddenly you hear like the 3 of you, all 3 of you hear it over there. You hear this ding ding ding
Uh-oh.
ding 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 ding, ding, like a coin being flipped, like a noise, but it's loud.
Oh,
And it's coming from
Oof.
your backpack.
Oh. Jakar puts out. Is it my
What?
coin?
What
It's the
that?
large coin with the depiction of the Changebringer on it.
So I got this.
You-
Just pulls
you-
it out.
You pull it out, and it's glowing like this vibrant gold color, and it just keeps making that noise. It's like ting 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 ting, ting, like it's loud. Like it's all 3 of you can hear it, and it's like pulsating.
I don't know what this means.
Ah,
Where
Jakar,
did you-
what is that?
Where did you get that from?
I got it from like a gambling place.
I think you need to get rid of that.
You took it from
That's
the place we just were, or
No, it was in the city.
no, you took it from that woman. She is a member of the ring.
Oh,
She represents the Changebringer.
oh. She gave me this.
One last final chink. And then suddenly in the distance, the three of you just hear. The rest of you watch as the front of the house is just fucking fireballed. Like this whole area. Rune,
Jesus
you gotta
Christ.
you are just barely out of it. You're up on the banister here, but the front door just gets fucking blown in completely. And the rest of you are just like, you see, like, hear screams from like the servants and stuff like that. You watch as you're just looking at this happening. There's just like smoke and fire as the rest of the house begins to just catch on fire. You see this individual, this larger figure, not like large size, but like medium, but he's, you know, a little bit bigger. You see in front of you what looks to be, the best way to describe it would be like some sort of like bipedal, like lizard of sorts. You're not entirely too sure, but it is just this dark color. It's got spikes coming out of like its head and its back, and it's got these large, like, kind of like reptilian like hands and feet and body. And you see it just has a large greatsword that it's holding. Um, as as it like walks in, you can see there is this fragment of like a black gem on its head that is just like embedded in it, that's glowing. And it looks around as it walks through the smoke and like the flames, just looking around, holding the great sword on its shoulder. And it, as it speaks, at first you don't understand what it's saying at all, but there's some sort of strange magic that seems to be like translating its words as it says, "By order of Theo's ring, you are all to be put to death." I need you all to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, good.
It's been 10 minutes.
Do we see anything else behind him, or is it just that guy?
As far as what
Oh,
you saw,
God.
it just seems to be this guy.
Oh god, I'd love to roll above a 10 for initiative.
Oh, we're rolling good.
Good, man.
I rolled ass.
What are these rolls?
Oh, it's rough.
This is funny.
9.
Guys,
D&D Beyond hates us.
it does.
Gonna roll real dice. from this
Everyone
point
else is
onward.
below 10. That's so funny.
We just TPK here.
It's fine. Wait,
Oh, that's
You
so
just
funny.
revive Jakar when you when you make your new characters. Just find him in the ashes. It's fine.
Okay. Uh, got everybody's initiative here. Halda, you are up first.
Are we gonna be using the Albert Radio as a combat
Yes,
map, or
you are
anything?
absolutely going to be using the Albert Radio. See this individual
Okay,
just
so-
standing there, great sword in hand.
Did you put Calda somewhere you think should be by now? Because I wasn't moving around or anything like that.
I did. I put her in her room over here.
Okay. And everyone else is not in their room.
Rune, you saw Rune run out to try and look out the window, so she's over there. You were probably imagining still packing your stuff, right? So you're just.
Calda is a traveler and a merchant, so this is the problem. I don't think she would take long to pack. I think she'd be kind of
Okay.
a tidy person,
Mhm.
so I don't know if she would have been stuck in there still. That's
Where
kind
do
of
you think she would be then?
Probably with Ruin.
Okay. Rune was packing her stuff, so she would have been in that same room.
Cool. Then I guess he goes out to see what the fuck is going on.
Okay. You go outside. You hear the explosion, and you hear that voice echo throughout. As you head out onto the balcony here, you have a clear sight line of this guy down here.
But I can only move 30 feet by the grid.
Yes, 5,
Alright,
10,
so-
15, 20, 25. Yeah, these are large rooms. So
Boy.
you could dash if you'd like.
I'll move to 30 feet, see where I am.
Okay. Yeah, at this time, like I said, similar to what I described, I posted a picture of it in general chat, but you just see this like dark reptilian kind of looking creature with a great sword in his hands, just walking in.
Yeah, I will dash because I'm out of range for anything.
Okay.
Just move. And that's my turn.
Anything else you're doing?
I don't think anyone is in range for any of my spells, so yeah.
Okay. How quarterly? How high up is the ground floor from the balcony?
Let me see. I need to convert from meters to feet. 6 foot, I would say. About
6 feet?
6.5 foot. Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe 7. 6 to 7, something between that.
Okay. So you have 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to very easily jump up here. 25. He's going to go up to you, Rune.
Uh,
Oh boy.
He's going to make
I
a
mean,
bowl.
it's 50 foot up, 50 foot up.
Yeah, nice try, nice try. He is going to make bite and 2 greatsword attacks.
oh, good.
First one is a bite attack. That is a 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing and
Ooh. Alright.
3 points of necrotic.
Oh, good. Alright.
Did you say 30?
No,
No.
3
Oh.
points. Second attack with the greatsword is 22 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. You take
Not
10 points of slashing
not looking good.
and 10 points of necrotic.
Oh shit. Really not good.
And
Alright.
final attack with the greatsword.
I might go down, babe.
22 to hit.
That'll do it.
Okay.
It,
You take
Oh, we are.
15 points of slashing
I'm down.
and 6 points of necrotic.
Not dead, but I'm down.
Okay. You watch Quarterly from across because you're on the other banister. You watch this thing with like inhuman like strength jump up onto the banister, bite into Rune, and then as it like rips a part of her out, just 2 big slashes with the greatsword as she just falls to the ground, and it turns its sights to you next. Actually, it'll turn its sights to Halda next, as she is the one on the same area. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to move it. It was right there.
No.
So you watch Rune just fall to the ground. That is going to end its turn. Jakar, you are up. You hear a commotion in the main house.
He is gunning it. He's just got a dash.
Is this a door here?
Let me see how far you can go. Moon speed is 30. Okay. Oof. God, that barely even reaches the door.
Yeah, we are like omega far.
Yeah.
I would have said,
Let me see if
for the sake of this, because it's kind of realizing how large of a fucking map this is. It's a fucking huge ass
Yeah.
map. When you guys heard the explosion and the coin, I imagine all 3 of you would have very quickly ran towards the house, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So we will say
yeah.
we will say Aglar, Lumen, and Jakar will start here. So your turn will start there.
Okay. Then I'll go here.
This is a door. It just leads out into here, like the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Yes, the bottom.
Yeah, this door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This, and then I'm going to rage. That'll be the end of my turn. As I pull out, I see Rune on the ground, and then pull out Aaron's sword, and I think now Jakar has it like etched on the blade, refined taste. He's got a new name for it now, finally. But yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Fine taste, I love it. Okay. That brings us to Quarterly. You just saw Rune get downed in 1 round.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, now. I
Thank
will
God
get.
Lord Remem only hires retired military veterans to be the butlers at this place.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the redeeming qualities about him. You know, it's prized for
They're all from a
hiring
monk
only
monastery,
veterans.
you know.
I'm gonna get over here. I think this is 30 feet, if I'm not
From
mistaken.
the anti-greatsword wielding monster monastery.
Yeah.
Now would be a good
The
time.
anti-frog coalition.
What?
The butler is a disguised metallic dragon. That would be a good time to reveal that.
exactly.
Yeah, Malin,
Yeah.
Malin,
But he's
Malin,
also part of.
Talon. You know, it's just,
I cast. There's unfortunately nothing I can do to help Rune, but I cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the thing.
okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
It's not a hit. It is a black beam of enervating energy that springs from my finger towards the creature.
Yep, that's a
Uh,
rolling. You have to roll to hit, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry. I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. No, 7. I'll use my inspiration. Why the fuck can I not roll higher than a 5? 14.
14 misses.
No.
You shoot at this thing. You shoot at this thing with that ray, and you watch as it just bounces off, and it just like turns to look at you. Its attention fixated on you.
That's okay. I'm up in the air. I'm flying, just so you know. Like,
Yep. How high up are you? It would have been what,
it's I'm like
6,
the same
7 feet
height
up?
up. Yeah, like the same height of the balcony, basically.
Okay. Anything else you're doing for your turn?
I don't think I have any. Like, that's the shit about me. I cannot do anything as a bonus action apart from Hex. But I already used the spell, like a leveled spell, so I cannot Hex. That's all I can do.
Okay. Lumen, it's your turn.
Oh jeez.
Well, hold on, Quarterly.
Yeah.
Use it. Oh no, you're saying you're casting a leveled spell on turn. Gotcha. Yeah. So you wouldn't be able to use Hex.
Yeah, Ray of Enfeeblement is a leveled spell.
Yep. Lumen, it's your turn.
Okay, let me just check. I'm seeing one thing. Yeah, he uses channel divinity. I'll just dash. Same thing. Just oops. Use the. What's that? 60 feet. So same thing. We'll just.
So you're running in along with
Next
Jakar.
to. I guess it's. I moved that wrong.
No, you're good.
Yeah, right there.
You see Quarterly is flying, like shooting energy out above you. So you imagine this thing is up above you, about,
Yeah,
she said,
just
7
like
feet up.
the balcony, so we can't see the thing. It's
Yes.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Brings us to Rune. I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
Aye, Captain. For me, get my d20. That will be a 6, a fail.
Okay. Brings us to Aguilar.
Shit.
All right.
Fuck, I can't even get close enough to help you up.
Yeah, as I'm jogging over, I'm gonna do the thing I always do and kind of like slam my chest as this, electric energy starts to surround me, face shield down, and then we're just gonna sprint all the way over here. So,
Okay.
and we'll dash as well. So that's where I am.
Okay. Bring this back up to Calda.
I am going to cast Healing Word as a second spell on Rune.
Nice.
All right.
Woo!
That is 11 points of healing.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then, as an action, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery. As it is not a leveled spell, and Healing Word is a bonus action.
Okay.
On
What kind of save is that? Wisdom?
it is.
Okay. He's going to do it with advantage. 18.
That beats it.
All right. Anything else you're doing?
Nope.
Okay. It is his turn. He
boy.
is going to go ahead and let's see here. Yeah, he's pretty smart. He's pretty smart.
Oh no.
It is magic. Yeah, he's gonna see Rune get up next, like kind of like come to life next to him, and he sees you, Calda. Yeah, I need you to make me a dex save. He's gonna cast Fireball on you.
$18.
18.
Ooh.
That succeeds. So you only take half damage.
Nice.
5, 6, 7. So you would take 19 points of fire damage
Oh my god.
as he shoots that over there, and now this section of the house begins to. Thank you.
Well done.
This section of the house begins to
28.
ignite
Good fireball, good fireball.
in the area. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Holy cow.
And that is his turn for right now. That's all
Wait,
he's going to do.
where did he move?
He moved out of your reach.
Oh, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. You're prone, so be at disadvantage.
Yay. Worth a shot. Might not hit. Let's see. 14?
Misses.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Anything else you do?
No, that was a reaction. No,
Reaction,
that's
gotcha.
not my turn.
Okay. Jakar, you are up. You can hear it. You hear the three of you, Aglar, Lumen, and Jakar. You hear another. It's just like right above you. You watch as like a little bit of like dust and debris comes down from the balcony above your heads, and you can see like flames starting to lick across like the different parts of the house. I would say, because you are a barbarian, you would very easily be able to come out here and then jump up.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll just go over there and
Alright.
do I reach him now? Just making sure I'm understanding correctly. If I go here,
So you go 5, 10, 15-ish, and then you would jump up
Yeah.
20. Yeah, you'd have just enough movement to get up to him.
hell yeah. Going to bonus action shift.
Okay.
Let's see, and let me just take a quick look at this to make sure I understand correctly. As a bonus action, you get officially bonus. Okay.
Did you already rage your previous turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Um,
Technically, your rage.
would have ended. Yeah.
So I would say Jakar would know this. So if you wanted to shift first and then rage on this turn, I would allow that.
Yeah. Thanks very much.
You're very much welcome.
He's
Yeah.
throwing us a bone.
we go.
I'm glad you recognized.
Yeah. I just recognized it. Like I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't attacked last turn, so I would have gone down.
No, I'm talking about Matt. I'm glad he recognized that.
He's being generous.
Don't be.
Yeah.
Don't. That's not a good sign.
Gamer lean. We'll lean forward.
There you go. Going to make an attack then. Let's see. Come on, refined taste. You could do this. A little high. Reckless attack.
Okay.
That's a 18.
18 just hits.
Oh
Okay.
my god, man.
Oh lord.
I'm gonna have my divine fury on this, so it is. Ooh, big damage. That is 18 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And my divine fury adds an extra 4 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Was the 18 including your rage damage?
Let me just check real quick.
I don't think it automatically inputs it in, right?
Oh, yeah, I put the rage damage automatically, so yeah, it's
Okay.
included.
Okay. Anything else you're doing for your turn?
I think that is it. I got my temporary hit points, so I'm good.
Okay. Quarterly, you are up.
Okay. Bonus action hex.
Okay.
And yeah, Eldritch Blast. I guess.
Go for it.
Yeah, that misses. I haven't rolled above a 10 this whole session so far.
Rough.
That happens sometimes. You hexed them though. Anything else you're doing?
Yeah, no, there's nothing else I can do. Wait, actually, let me see. Did my father come like out of his room at all?
You look over and you see he is like peering out the door, like terrified.
He comes out and he has a staff of power.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone stand back.
Comes out with a
Disintegrate.
deck of many things. He's like, let's make this interesting.
Wearing a robe of the Archmagi.
Okay, I will move 30 feet over here and just, I hope this was 30, and just stay basically in between him and the monster so that the monster just doesn't get a glimpse of him.
Okay.
But that's just the RP move. So yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Okay. And it's your turn. It brings us to Lumen.
Dude, I have no idea what to do. He will. So wait, if he moves, 30. Can you see this thing?
Yes,
What?
you'll be able to see it up because it's not a very high balcony.
Okay. He's got a free. You get the free use of. He's low on spells. He's got a free use of Hex though, so he will just use the Hex Blood feature to hex this thing. Oh,
Okay.
can you double hex?
I am. If it's coming from two different sources, I'm maybe.
Yeah, is it? If it's a hex spell and then the hex feature, it's two different things. So yeah. I
Well,
think
it's still a
so.
spell. You can
It's
just
it's
cast
still
it
the
for
hex
free.
spell. I'll say for this fight,
never
sure. Yeah, that's fine. It's
Well,
coming from
this
two
one,
different
okay.
sources.
All right. Oh shit! Hold on. This is 60 feet. Oh no, 60 feet. Wait. What is hex? Hex is 90 feet. Okay. So he'll hex, and then he will Toll the Dead. With a
Okay,
wisdom
that's a
save.
wisdom save for him. Let's see here. I don't think there's a hex thing. Oh no, there is. There we go.
Hex
Should
also
put that
lets you
on.
choose like a check
Yes. Ability
Yeah.
checks.
on ability checks. It might come into play. So he'll do strength.
Okay. He is going to make his wisdom save with advantage. That is a 15.
Succeeds.
Okay.
I don't think Toll the Dead does anything else. That is it.
Okay. Rune, comes to your turn.
good.
As you stand up, you
Yes.
kind of using your bow just to like stand up. You look down at the glyphs, sigils, and runes all across the bow, and you see they are igniting. They are
Ooh.
seemingly changing. And you watch as the bow in your hands changes to something completely different. This long bow
Huh?
that is just beautifully made. If you refresh your sheet, you now have a new weapon that you would automatically be attuned to, as you are in a very, very life or death changing combat, and it seems like your father's words echo in your mind, where it's like, keep it. You'll need to prove that you're worthy to wield it.
What the fuck is this thing? Give me a second to read this. Oh, that's badass. Okay.
Frog Banta.
That's awesome. Okay. Let me first off, second wind bonus action, because goddamn I need some help. I rolled ass. I rolled a 2, so that'll be 6 back, which is something, I guess,
Better
but
than
not the
nothing.
best. fuck it, we ball. And without drawing an arrow, she just like has this feeling, like now that she like is magically attuned to it out of nowhere. Just going to draw the bow back, and the shimmering, like incorporeal arrow appears in the like string itself. So she's gonna take a shot with it.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. Does it? Yeah, that's great. Okay. So I will take a hit. Wait, I don't think it says I'm attuned to it. Real quick, let me.
You just gotta
Yeah,
put that
mark
you're
that
attuned to
real
it. Yeah, mark it.
There we go. I was about to say, wait, it shouldn't be just a plus whatever to hit. There we go. So that'll be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Jesus.
Okay. So that'll be 8. So that'll be an 11 plus.
Nice.
I'm gonna use the extra radiant damage.
Very
That'll be
nice.
2 radiant.
Okay.
And then for my little freebie rune action here, I'm gonna try and invoke the fire rune on him.
Okay. What does that do?
Strength save.
Strength save? Okay.
Yeah, he's probably good at it, but I'll try.
Rune action could be anything with your characters.
It's true.
He actually did really bad. That's a 7.
He fails, so he is now. Let me read it. He's restrained for 1 minute. And while he's restrained, he's going to take 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of his turns.
Okay.
He
As
can
the fire
redo it
damage,
at the end of his turn.
as the fire damage hits him, it doesn't seem like it does as much as you were hoping for, but that's fine.
I'll take it whenever.
How much? 5 fire damage he took?
5 fire damage. And
Reduce the 2.
fuck it again, we ball action surge.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So gonna take another shot. Sorry, I just gotta read this to make sure I'm doing everything right with it. I think I can only do that.
How dare you not know exactly what's going on when I throw a random ass weapon at
Hurry
you?
up.
At the
Hurry up.
beginning of your turn, I throw a random ass weapon to you. How dare?
Oh, that's badass. But that's a bonus action, so I can't do that right now.
Yes.
So I will do 1 more hit. Is all.
Go for it.
A 23.
That hits.
Cool. Will be another. Oh, I rolled max 13 plus. 1 radiant.
Hey, it's something.
Yeah. All right. And that's my turn. I might move back a itsy bit.
Okay.
Get a wall
Aguilar, it is
there,
your
but-
turn.
What did you roll a 1 for?
Oh, radiant damage?
Ah, damn it, never mind.
Good looking out, though. Good looking out. I know what you're doing. Aguilar, it's your turn, though.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna try and get up here as close as I can. So 10, 15, 20-ish. And then, do I need to roll anything to jump up here?
What's your strength?
That's a good question. It's just a 10.
10.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'd be able to clear it. It's a set. She said it's a 7-foot balcony, so that'd be fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not very high.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, I think, if I counted right.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm just gonna light up the old thunder gauntlets, and you said he's restrained already?
He is.
Okay.
So does that give you advantage? I think you have advantage on him.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yep, so we're just gonna hit him with the thunder gauntlets then.
Go for it.
So yeah, dirty 20.
That will hit.
Nice.
Alright. Nice
Fuck
little
him up.
electric punch to the face here for 6 thunder damage.
Okay. As you punch
And-
into him, it doesn't seem to do as much as you were hoping, unfortunately.
Okay. And he's got disadvantage on attacks against everyone other than me on my next turn.
Okay. I think he already has disadvantage because he's restrained, but sounds good.
Well, if he somehow unrestrains himself, then he's
Fair enough.
extra disadvantaged.
Okay. Calda, you are up again.
I'm gonna move out of this burning inferno.
Okay. Yeah, it's not immediately catching fire, but things around you are starting to catch fire. I just put that for, yeah. Yep.
And then I'm going to cast Bless.
Okay. Who are you blessing?
And I'm blessing Jakar, Aglar, and Lumen.
Okay.
And they all now have an extra d4 for a attack roll or saving throw.
Alrighty.
That was my action, and then as a bonus action, I'm also going to use Bardic Inspiration to give an inspired die also to Jakar. So he has a d6 that he can use on an ability check,
Give it to the
attack roll,
barb.
or saving throw.
Okay.
So that's a 4 and a 6 for Jakar, and a 4 for everyone else.
All right. Is that your turn?
It's my turn.
Okay. Start of this thing's turn. You're gonna watch Jakar and Anglar as some of the wounds that have gone on to it this past round seem to heal a little bit.
He does take
As
damage though.
he takes damage on his turn.
The start of his turn, yeah.
Does he get to make the
While
saving
he's
throw again?
restrained.
Oh,
At the end of his turn.
Okay. How much fire damage does he take?
He takes a whopping 11 fire damage this time.
Okay. Reduce the
it's fine.
5. Hey. It's actually pretty good because he regenerates each turn, but you're making sure he's taking damage when he starts his turn. Okay.
Mhm.
You said at the end of his turn he gets to make that, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Not super high, but
Let's see, that's a 20-foot radius. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah.
uh-oh.
Yeah. He's gonna.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Actually, let me do it that way, and then make it. Can I make it transparent? Yeah, there we go. That works.
Uh-oh.
20-foot radius, so it'd be 40 feet crossed, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks right.
Okay. He's
Probably
gonna
just like a
he's gonna cast that on
silence
there.
signal.
Matt. Yeah, it's just he cast create bonfire. He wanted to make it a little bit toastier in here.
Yeah.
As you watch as he just like opens his mouth, and there's this like dart of like this like poison weird looking energy that hits the ground, and then you watch as you all briefly lose sight for a second of Calda, Aglar, and Jakar as this poison cloud just apparates as he's going to cast Cloud Kill.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh,
Are you kidding?
well, that's
Oh my
bad.
That is going to end his turn, though. Jakar, it is your turn. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
You got it, buddy.
okay.
I'm getting Balthazar fight of Baldur's Gate flashbacks.
Okay, I'm gonna add my bardic inspiration to this.
You also get a
Got
D4.
it.
You get your D4 from being blessed.
Okay. Hey, how much is the bardic inspiration?
A d6.
Okay. Okay, that's a 20.
Okay. That makes that you save. So you take. Let's see.
Gonna be nasty.
Yeah.
You take. You only take 7 points of poison damage,
Huh.
Okay.
Wow.
but you feel yourself starting to like choke as you're in this area. It's real bad.
Okay. Oh my god, you let out a big one, didn't you? You're gonna let out an even bigger one once you shit your fucking pants. Reckless attack.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
Oh, the frog has to make the save for restraint, right?
Okay, let me just. check,
Yes,
just
he
in
does.
case.
The frog.
Natural 20, let's go.
Natural 20. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me make. I'll make the save real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a magical effect, so technically he would get advantage. I didn't do that last time. Actually, maybe I
What
did.
the fuck?
24, so he gets out of the fire restraint.
Yeah.
Okay.
These scuffs can't hold me.
Ooh, okay, that is 23 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Very
And then that's another, let me roll for the, that is actually 6 plus, plus another d6. 8, 13 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Starting to look a little hurt now.
I'm
Little
gonna
bit.
bite into him. 13 points. And then I'm gonna bite into him. Just a little bite.
Okay. Take a little taste. Take a bite.
Okay, that's 25 to hit.
25 hits.
That's Jakar like frog legs.
Okay. 8 points of piercing damage.
All right. Yeah, that was a lot of damage in one turn.
Holy.
Very
Oh.
nice.
All right. Is that on your turn?
And it's my turn.
Okay. Gonna bring us down to quarterly.
Oh.
Oh, he also needs to. I'm sorry. He needs to make triple
Save?
con saves. Yeah, he needs to make a couple con saves because of the damage he took. You slashed into him and then you bit him, right?
Yeah.
That's 2. Okay. Saves on that one. Saves on that one. Okay, so that's still up. Your turn, quarterly.
Yeah, what is there that I could possibly do? I think I'll go with Eldritch Blast. That's 22.
22 hits, and don't forget your hex damage.
Hell yeah, that's 12 damage plus
Yes.
2, 14 damage.
Okay. Anything else you're doing?
That's all I can do.
He's got to make another con save.
I'll just, I guess, yell at whoever staff is still around to get to
Succeeds.
safety.
Okay. Then it's your turn. Lumen, you're up.
Oh man, I get. There's some people that are pretty hurt, right? Kind of far away.
Rune is decently hurt, and Calda is really hurt.
Mm-hmm. She might need it more with this quad kill.
Yeah, I have to get.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't hear that she was hurt.
I have 12 out of 31 HP.
He is. Fireball.
Yeah. Calda definitely needs it.
I made a mistake because Lumen got hurt or something. I didn't heal. So almost got
Makes-
hurt.
It makes me feel better. I'm pretty
That
far
fight
down
at
there
the
with you.
gala,
You would have. I mean,
It
the
does
whole
not.
gala was basically a short rest, so you would have been able to heal the full Lumen, with a little bit of HP that you're missing.
Okay, so I could have used hit dice. Like for a short rest.
Yes, you would have.
Oh, sick. I'll do that real
Oh,
quick.
also, I'm sorry. This is my fault. Let's see. Okay. Quarterly. Who made attacks? Jakar, you rolled reckless, so I think that'd be fun. Quarterly, can you roll one more? You would have rolled with disadvantage technically because it is a heavily obscured area, meaning any spell you're about to cast, Lumen, that means you have to be able to see them. Would not work because they're in a fog cloud.
Oh.
Okay.
At 23, so it's
Okay,
22 would
so
have
the-
stayed.
So the damage still stands.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Jakar, did you roll nat 20 on your first roll, or was it? Because it would have just been a straight roll. I'll give it to you. It's fine. It's all good. Just for future reference, while that is there, anybody that is attacking into the cloud or that's in the cloud has disadvantage on attack rolls. But anyway,
Oh yeah, it would have been the second one.
that's all good.
Yeah.
No, I'll give it to you. It was a really good fucking hit. So that was my fault.
Okay.
Sorry. I have to run in there.
Yeah, it's worth noting that it's even spilling over the balcony. Like it would be down here as well at this point.
Could I climb up the balcony though?
You could
like,
climb up or
climb
jump up there. Yeah.
Okay. Without
Like
like
a
saying.
cloud kill?
I don't. Yeah. 'Cause I don't even have healing word, but like I would need to see her anyway.
Oh yeah.
Was a tough one. You know what? I'm gonna try something dumb. Actually, no, because that's probably not gonna work. Sorry, give me 1 second. You point at one creature you can see within range. Okay. I love you.
Goodbye, Blake. Thank you for listening.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the moral support.
True.
You know what? I'm just gonna try this. He's gonna cast sleep. Because it's just a point you can or I don't know.
Keep in mind that would affect your allies too. I'm pretty sure.
That is true.
Doesn't say of your choosing.
It is just creatures. I don't think I could get it because I can't see.
No, it would affect.
Yeah,
It would
okay.
definitely affect Jakar and Anglar too. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do much here.
Yeah, I'm a creature.
You know, he's gonna get up there though. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oops, I'll just measure. So I
You're
think he can
jumping up
get-
there. All
Yeah,
right.
I think he can get up there.
Okay.
I think that's 30. And he will use. I'll use each hostile creature within 30 feet. So this doesn't affect allies, and I don't need to see them. He'll use Invocation of Night. So
Okay.
Channel Divinity. So it needs to make a Constitution save throw.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That doesn't have total cover. Does this count as total cover?
He's heavily obscure. That's not considered cover. So he would roll with advantage though.
He's rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Why is that? For a second.
Because he has magical resistance.
What does he not have?
This is
He's
brutal.
he's a one-man army. They sent a one-man army after you guys. All right.
That's
And that,
okay.
and
You
regardless,
can roll low.
then
You can
could
roll low
I-
though.
Could I please use Sorrowful Fate upon him?
Okay. So that
I have to ask first if I can see him from where I am.
you cannot see him.
Okay, then I can't use it. I'm sorry.
Okay. He rolled. No worries. Good looking out. That would have been pretty good because he's not very good at charisma. Or slightly worse. That's a dirty 20, Matt.
Okay, yeah. For that. Let's see. I think that is it. Action, Channel Divinity. He cannot see in there. So he's just gonna stay put.
Okay. Rune, your turn.
Alright, I'm just gonna have to take a fucking pot shot here and hope for the best.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Yeah, if I get up in that cloud, I'm gonna go down again. So I'm just gonna have to go. Try it. Disadvantage, go. Nat 1 for a 10.
All right. You hit Aglar. You crit. And you kill him instantly. No, I'm just
Great.
joking.
Great. Cool.
I think you got him.
It's amazing. I guess I'll shift as my bonus action to try and get myself some of this temp HP here. And that's my turn.
All right. Brings us to Aglar. I need you to go ahead and make me a con save, please.
Alrighty. Oh, come
18?
on, yeah, there we go. 18.
You have your blessed in case you want to use
Yeah.
it.
That 18 does succeed, though, so
Yeah,
you will take half of the damage. You take half of... Oh, boy. You take 20 points of damage. That's already halved. I rolled 40.
All right. I'm also gonna use absorb elements to cut it down to 10.
Nice.
Oh,
Good shit.
And my next attack triggers a d6 of the triggering damage type. So is that poison?
It is poison.
Okay. Let me, come on, D&D Beyond. There we go. All right. Well then, in that case, we'll go ahead. Oh wait, let me do my damage. There we go. Yeah. So we'll just go ahead and try to hit him with another Thunder Gauntlet then.
Okay.
Since
It is disadvantage
take-
because it's heavily obscured.
and I'm going to use the Booming Blade with it as well.
Okay.
So
Is that a... It's Blooming Blade's a cantrip,
a
right?
cantrip. Mm-hmm. So disadvantage, right?
Yep.
Oh, that was on a 17 and it rolled to a 3. Okay, so
You have blessed.
yeah, I'll
yeah.
use that. I don't even think that's gonna cut it.
No,
But
it's just
do it
fine.
anyway. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just bite the. I mean, okay, fine. What does it hurt? I can't even use it on anything else anyway. So an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
I am going to. Am I out if I step right here, or am I like half in, half out?
You would just be in still.
Okay.
I would reckon. It's going through that space. You're on this one or this one, you'd be out, since seeing is how it's. You see what I mean? Like it's more out of those spaces.
No, I think I'm gonna stay here so Jakar and I can neutralize this disadvantage.
Okay.
So
Is that your turn?
I'll stay here.
okay,
Yep.
What?
All right. Brings us back to Calda. I need you to make me a con save, please.
19.
19 succeeds, but you still take half damage.
Can you not get out of the cloud? Can you like not move?
It's on the start of your turn, so it's like as
Yeah,
soon
it's
as
my
your turn
first
starts.
Turn in the cloud.
Ah, okay. I was like, why
Calda.
are you staying? Like it?
Calda, you take 10 points of poison damage.
Okay. Calda is going to move out of the cloud. Where specifically, I think. Maybe
I will say,
here.
just for the sake of this, it does look like the cloud is moving further upwards towards the map. Just FYI.
So she's gonna
Nice.
cast. Probably. Can I see the enemy from where I am stood?
No, you cannot, because he's in the cloud. It's heavily obscured.
Okay. Could I take part of my turn inside the cloud next to him and then leave after my attack?
Even if you're next
And
to him,
would
I
you be
don't
able
think
to see
heavily
him?
obscured means you can't see them no matter how close you are, right? They're in melee. They know they're in melee, so that's why they're still able to hit. They're just rolling with disadvantage. I think
Okay.
heavily obscured. I looked it up. Let me double check. Heavily obscured 5e. Heavily obscured area such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage, blocks vision entirely. A creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition when trying to see something in the area, so you cannot see him at all.
Okay. But he's blinded too. That's good to
Yes.
In that case, I will use Healing Word as a second level on myself. To get back 7 HP.
He's gonna counter spot. No, I'm just joking. That would be terrible. That would be awful.
And then use my Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action on Aglar. I think. Oh, did Aglar already have one, or was it Jakar? I think Jakar gave my last one.
Jakar
to-
had one.
Yeah, so I give one to Aglar.
Sweet.
Okay. Is
He
that your
says
turn?
that.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Comes to his turn. He is going to take. He's going to make a con save because he is in the cloud himself. But he gets advantage. 18. That succeeds, so he takes half the damage. That was shitty damage. He takes 6 damage. But he still has to make a Constitution save to see if he can maintain it. Keep it up.
Low roll.
No, that's a
That'd
high
be
roll.
funny.
He keeps it there.
Damn it.
And then he also regains 10 HP at the start of his turn.
Keep
He's
this
got
going.
he's got a little blunder going on here. I kind of did this unintentionally. This is a pretty good move. Yeah, he's gonna. You can only make an opportunity attack on a creature that you can see. Is that correct? For my fellow DMs in the chat.
Oh boy.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I think so.
I think so. But are we blinded or are we just
You are, like I said, when looking into the area, or if you're in the area, you're effectively. It says you effectively have the blinded condition.
okay.
Mm.
He is gonna go 5, 10,
Only
There,
I
he'll
hit
go,
that
he'll go.
booming blade.
5, 10. You get the booming blade?
No, I said if only I had hit it. I missed.
He's gonna go 15. He's gonna go between Calda and Lumen. And he's gonna make a great sword
there-
attack on
Is there
Calda.
any chance I spotted him as he went by out of it? Since you said that
Oh
was
no,
out
you're
of-
right. You're right, because it does move 10 feet up here. So Jakar would not be able to see it, but he would move. He would go. Nah, he's just gonna pivot. He's just gonna pivot around so
Okay.
you don't get an opportunity attack. But you are out of the cloud kill. Only Jakar is in it now.
Sweet.
He's gonna make a great sword attack on Calda.
No.
Oh, jeez. Hold on.
That is a 21 to hit.
Silvery
Cloud
barbs.
Okay.
Silvery barbs.
Silvery
Okay.
barbs.
Okay.
Roll
You do
again.
it. You do it.
That is a 24.
Ugh.
God, fuck this guy.
I
Alright.
thought about cloud ruining, but there
You
has to be
take
another
14 points of slashing damage and
Down.
10 points of necrotic. What is your max HP?
I
30
don't know,
something,
'cause I'm
right?
already down.
I think she said
Yeah,
31, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I was
Yeah.
just making sure he didn't go over it to insta kill you. That was his first attack.
I'm down. So.
Yes.
Come on, you stupid frog, I'm right here.
He's gonna look around. He's resistant to your damage, Aguilar. And he just kind of, as he digs, you watch him just bring the greatsword down into Calda's shoulder and like bring her to her knees and then rip it out. And he like turns and looks to his left, and you hear him. He speaks that like gurgly, like terrifying language, but it, like, again, there's some like weird magic translating it as he looks off to his left and he says, "Even fold." And he's gonna go for you. So you get an opportunity attack, Aguilar.
Sweet. Alright. 17 to hit.
That just misses.
Ooh.
Oh.
You are no. I
but
would
I
say you're
haven't-
no.
But the bless.
It went down because she got downed.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, and I lost the bless because she's down.
Yes.
You did.
Okay.
You know what? I'll use. Oh, did
You don't
Bardic
lose the Bardic
Inspirations?
Inspiration.
Yeah, you know what? We'll go ahead and roll again because I definitely want to try to hit him. So I'll use the
You're
Bardic
using-
Inspiration.
Well, Bardic Inspiration doesn't
Okay.
let you
Let's do
roll
6.
again.
I'm
It
not,
just
I
gives
didn't
you.
mean to. I hit the wrong one. Yeah. So it's
Put D6.
I was trying to. Yeah. So it's a 22 then.
That will hit.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Gonna hit him with the 22 with the Thunder Gauntlets for 10 thunder damage.
Reduce to 5, and
Yeah,
he's gonna make
but he
another
has
con.
disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. Got to make another con save. That succeeds. He's gonna go up to Lumen. He's gonna make his next 2 attacks. Let me
Lord.
see
He will
here.
try. Hit my 12 facing.
At least they're
Uh,
at disadvantage. Maybe
How
helps.
does he look? Does he look hurt?
It looks decently hurt.
God.
Jesus.
See
Fine.
here. 12 Lumen.
Oh, so close.
Okay, that'll hit.
That hits?
I don't know how. Yeah, I have a 12 AC. I don't know how low he rolled. I'm gonna use Ward of Shadows. So as long as he can be blinded, he has disadvantage. Wait, did he already have
He
disadvantage?
already had
Yeah,
disadvantage.
he had disadvantage.
Never mind. I'm still gonna use it
Okay.
because why the fuck not?
Okay. You take 12 points of piercing damage and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so it's 22.
Ugh.
Okay.
And that was just his bite as he bites into you, and then he gets one final greatsword attack that he's gonna do with disadvantage.
God damn it.
Oh,
That is 2 15s for a 24 total.
I think-
Shit.
think I'm out.
He rolled really bad on the greatsword damage. That's 8 slashing damage. And then you
Okay.
get an additional necrotic, which is
Oh, it's not.
5.
Oh yeah, he's out.
Shit.
As he downs Lumen, and he just smiles and says, "The ring wants you dead. I will make sure that you are dead." And he just looks like he has his sights focused straight on Lumen.
Oh Lord.
That ends his turn, though. Brings us to Jakar. Jakar, I need you to make me another Constitution saving throw because you're in the cloud kit.
Have we seen any damage type that does well against him so far?
Slash, like regular slashing, piercing. It seems like elemental damage he's resistant against. What'd you roll, Jakar?
15.
Okay, that just saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to roll that self. But that was 20. You take reduce to 10. 10 points of poison damage.
Okay. And you see sort of like Jakar walking off from the cloud kill. Flesh kind of like already rotting, is like rotting even more. And he's gonna see Kalda.
See, Calda and
Unconscious.
Lumen are both down.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Not obscured anymore, but I'm gonna make an attack. Can I go over here? Is that possible? So I can try slightly flanking? If ever Aklar wants to.
You'd
Does
be
that
on the
work?
banister?
Nah,
say-
never mind, I'll go-
Probably not, unless you wanted to make an acrobatics check to balance on the banister. And if you fail, you'd fall.
no. Okay. Well, might as well reckless.
I'm just picturing Jakar falling off the banister and holding. He's like, "Scar, please help me,
Hey, that's a
brother!"
natural
And then
20.
natural 20. Oh, fuck no!
On the first roll.
First roll that one.
Go for
The
it.
one
Go
that
for it.
matters. Kill the snake.
Thank God.
I'm gonna make a name for myself. Ah, shit.
I'm running
Um,
a name by myself here.
I'm
That's
such a
22 points of
I don't think you
slashing
guys walk
damage on
away
the
from
crit.
this. It's
behind
22 slashing.
Yep, 22 slashing.
Okay.
And then this is the radiant. That is 8. That's 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, he's still up, but he's looking pretty hurt.
I'm gonna bite into this
Yeah.
bastard.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Come on. Okay, come on. That's another natural 20, baby. Let's go!
What the actual
I
fuck?
think it's just barbarians.
Uh,
When you play
Go,
barbarian in
baby.
D&D Beyond, it's like, oh,
Let's go.
pull up the odds. 1 in 20.
well, hold on. Because now I'm not gonna throw you any more bones. Reckless is specifically on melee weapon attacks, correct?
Damn it! Yeah.
Okay.
It's my fangs count as a melee attack, but it's not a weapon. Damn it.
So just roll a straight roll.
Straight roll, straight roll.
You can still kill him.
Yeah,
Watch
it would
him
have
get
been a
another
natural
nat
one
20.
with Rachel.
That would be so funny. It'd be a what?
It would have been a natural one without the reckless.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you that.
Of
So
course
you
I'm
didn't
gonna
roll-
actually
God damn.
you didn't roll
rolled
the
a nat
damage
1
yet,
and a
right?
nat 20 back to back. Crazy.
You didn't roll the damage yet, right, Jakar? Or no, it was the not.
or-
Okay, I'm just making sure I didn't
Yeah,
subtract it already.
Yeah, you're good.
I didn't. Okay.
Yeah, that is my turn. Ooh.
Guys, my cat is on your side. He is desperately trying to chew on my cords and do everything in his power. Are you trying to kill him? Are you trying to delete his character? Is that what you're doing? He's like, put me down. Okay. Quarterly, you're up.
Oh my god. This roll can make or break it. Yeah, no.
All right.
Okay.
Anything else you're doing for your turn?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay, Lumen, go ahead and roll me a death saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
All good.
I think can I roll from well no, it's just a D20 anyway, so.
This is
JD20.
my second nat one
Okay,
in
11.
this fight.
That's a success.
So 1 success.
Rune, your turn.
Okay.
Rune!
Rare.
Rare! Epic!
Get it!
Oh, then, coming.
Okay. All right. One more shot. Come on, baby. Roll good. Oh, wait. No. Before I do it, I'm going to Giant Smite as bonus action. So now I'm big rune.
Okay.
It just lets me do extra damage, so I might need this.
Big.
Okay.
Big.
Big rune. That'll be not amazing. 17.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
That just misses.
I'm gonna throw up.
Do you have anything you can do?
I have nothing. I have...
Calda, who did you give your advantage on Silvery Bards to? Was it Aglar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
That would
Anything-
have
anything
been
else?
so good.
Who's the only one I could see, I think.
That would have been so good because I'd have like 2d6 extra on top of what I did. Me. I'll check. I really don't think I have anything though.
You should get a random.
Have you
+2.
drank your potion of inspiration already?
That's so upsetting.
Everyone here used their inspiration for that stupid
Actually,
the
nerd
demon-
roll.
Hey, you got an alchemy jug out of
have
it.
Have you used
I-
Beg the
I
DM?
still have mine.
What?
No. You still
should
have
have
yours, you said?
I still have my inspiration from the dinner.
Do you want to give it to Rune? I'll allow it.
Oh, sure. I'll pass that off. Go for it, Rune.
Okay.
All
I
yours.
beg my
Yeah.
in-person DM all the time to be that. I'm like, can we trade inspiration? Can we give it over here? Can we do this?
What? Thank you. Please,
Let's do
please.
this. Let's
What
do this. Let's do this.
Fuck!
Roll the same roll. The same roll.
Would you allow me to switch out for my +1 arrows? Please.
That would have been something you had to declare ahead of time.
I'm gonna throw up.
Why did
Plus
you
the
not
the
do
bow
that?
the bow already
Oh,
the bow already generates ammo, so she would have had no need to knock the
I
arrow.
thought I would have hit with a fucking +9, but I can't roll above a 10 today.
Roll me. All right. Roll me an intelligence check for Rune. If it's a high roll, I'll say she would have thought to put the plus
That's
one arrow.
Stupid.
I'm
no,
giving you
your
an extra
character can be
chance.
smarter than your
I rolled
Five.
5. I'm
Okay.
fucked.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
I tried throwing you a bone.
No,
I
no,
tried
no,
giving
wait,
you an extra
wait,
chance.
wait,
It's fine. It's fine. Rune's big, Rune.
Girl, I feel you. I've rolled 2 nat ones in this fight. It's very,
Yeah,
very
I'm
frustrating.
I'm gonna run up. Can I, if you allow me, because I am bigger than Lumen now. Can I stand over him? Just like try and
Wow, yeah.
block.
Sure.
Okay, I just want to body block Lumen here.
You may not necessarily body block him, but sure.
I'll try.
Why protected him?
Well, because he went down, he's gonna try and kill you outright, and he
Okay,
will if he
okay.
stands.
All right, Aguilar, it's your turn.
Oh, there's still hope for
Where's the
Lumen.
four?
Alright, he's just like resistant to literally everything I have. Alright, you know what? We're gonna just from right where I am, just gonna kind of like tap the wrist armor and shoot out the little screaming arrows at this guy once again. So I will not miss. I'll be using if my brain will work.
Magic missile.
Magic missiles. There we go.
A little Mandalorian. Pew pew pew.
Mm-hmm. So first one is for 5 force damage.
Okay.
Second one, another 5 force
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
And the last one for 3 force damage.
13 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and I can add. Oh no, that's not. Nope, not a melee attack. Just kidding. That's it.
Anything
13.
else you're doing on your turn?
I am going to reactivate my like force shield thing to get my temp hit points back,
Okay.
and I don't think I have anything else. Yeah, I'm just gonna move up to here as well. And that's it.
Okay. Hulda, it's your turn. I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
That is a 4.
Okay, that is a
Oh,
failure.
I forgot Caldo was down.
Yep.
That's my bad.
Brings it to his turn. He regains 10 HP. And trying to think of what he wants to do here. He's pretty smart. Huh. He's.
Try me.
I'm trying now. I'm trying to think of if he wants to just outright kill Lumen or live to fight another day.
Try it. See what happens.
Don't challenge him.
I have a plan.
Listen,
Worry.
even
Oh.
if he's smart, at this moment he's basically outnumbered. He is pretty hurt.
But he is
Even
a
if
he is a
kills
he's an chaotic evil aberration.
Lumen- I get, but like even if he
Aren't we
kills
all?
Lumen, he doesn't get
We
anything
all-
out of it
Aren't
if
we
he's
all?
able to make it out alive.
All right. Here's what I'll do. I'm going to roll a d20. On a 1 to 9, he is going to try and kill Lumen and kill whoever else he can. On a 10 to 20, he's going to value his life.
Oh my lord.
That is a
Yeah,
5.
I think that's fair. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
No.
He is going
Let's
to
go.
use his attacks.
oh,
Does
did
the
you
knight
not-
thing that you did, the disadvantage thing, does that does that affect?
That's just on the that's on the initial. Like that's on that attack.
Okay.
Just Matt, what did you roll for your death save? Just so I know.
A success.
Okay, cool.
And that's 0 fails.
Okay. He's going to roll with advantage to hit Lumen. First attack
Oh my
as a natural 20.
Cloud rain.
God. No.
Cloud rain
Oh.
on myself.
Can you do it
Oh.
on himself?
Any creature within 30 feet of it. It does not specify. It cannot be myself.
It doesn't say any other creature.
Any other creature within 30 feet of it.
It's saying any other creature. That's what the wording says.
I'm
Other.
targeting myself instead.
Oh, you're targeting yourself.
Yes,
Oh shit! All right. So you're taking the nat 20.
I'm taking it. I don't care.
Okay.
Oh, bro.
Oh.
That is
This might be bad, but hey.
that is 21
I would let
points. That is 21 points of slashing damage and
Hello? Barely.
19 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
I am
shit.
down now. Now I am
Is
down.
that an insta kill? What? How much
No, it's
damage
not.
in one?
No.
No, that was on
Oh,
her.
no.
That was on her. She redirected the
Insta-kill.
attack to herself, but that is a really smart play. Holy shit.
I mean, that's smart,
Yeah.
but like, oh my god.
I'm down.
Okay.
Ballsy. I like it.
Fuck.
That was my.
Oh.
That's why I was like, go ahead, try it. You won't kill
That's
him.
really good.
Okay,
That's really
that
good.
was interesting.
He kind of
really
looks. He kind of looks down at her on the ground there, and he goes, "Noble, perhaps she's on to something." And he's gonna do his other 2 attacks on Aguilar
Oh,
because there's just
nice.
so many of you down now that he's like, "Oh, now it's shifting in my favor." He's gonna do one bite attack on Aguilar.
Now we're talking.
That is a 28.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hit.
You
Oh my
take
God.
12 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 10 points of necrotic damage.
Whew, we're still up.
And he'll do his last great sword attack on you. That is a 20, not natural.
I'm going to use shield
Shield.
on myself. Yep. So that's gonna make it miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
That ends his turn. Jakar, you are up. 3 of your friends are on the ground now, and it looks like Aguilar is about to go down as well.
God.
I love how that turned out. That's so good.
Yeah, no, that was a really good play. Because he had 2 more attacks. Bloom would
Yeah.
be dead.
Would have died. That's why I was like, I gotta cloud rune myself. I don't want to hurt anybody else.
We're
'cause-
definitely not out of it yet, though.
Yeah, no.
Let's see how this
Okay.
goes.
You can do it,
Um,
Jakar. Oh
That's
my
a
God.
22.
22 hits.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Just kill this fucking thing, dude. Oh my
That's
God.
19 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And then that is 3 points of radiant damage.
Okay. He's still up. He's looking really hurt.
Oh, that was
really
a
hurt.
different okay though.
He's
The
at,
inflection was different.
That's an
Okay.
18 on the fangs. He
okay.
bites.
That hits.
Let's eat him.
Nice.
That is 10 points of piercing damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh,
You see kind of like Jakar seeing like all of us like going down one by one, and then a sudden kind of like shift in focus. A different sort of like side of him takes over. He grips it, not with like 2 hands sort of like wildly flailing, now bracing himself towards it and following through on that strike. He steps forward and just cleaves as far as he can, almost like breaking his wrist, like slightly trying to push into the meat, and hearing every single bone crack as he pushes through one by one, rib after rib, and just completely sort of like in a blind fury, tries to cleave him entirely in half. Doesn't make it through, pushes him down on the floor, and just one last strike just rips out his throat with his teeth. Whatever he does to survive.
Yeah, you just hair into this thing, and it just like tries to like push the greatsword between itself and you to interpose itself, and you just rip it out of the greatsword out, throw it off the side, and just pounce on top of it because it is your size, it is medium, it's easy to overpower, and yeah, you just absolutely tear into it, just annihilating it completely. That's your turn. You killed it. Quarterly, it is your turn.
Okay. I am gonna fly over. Yeah, I can just get next to Calder. And why can I not move? There we go. I'm gonna fly over, and we're still in initiative though, right?
We are, because there's 3 people down.
Okay. Okay. I mean, technically, yeah, shit. Who is hurt the most? Like, who has the most failed saves so far?
Nah, no, nobody tell her that.
Oh, Okay.
makes it more
Well,
interesting. Because your
Okay.
character wouldn't know. You just see a bunch of people dead all over the place.
I will fly over and I will touch Calder and I will cast.
Inappropriate.
I will cast Spare the Dying on Calder.
Oh, you have Spare the Dying.
I have Spare the Dying.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
And she is stabilized.
Calda, you are stabilized. Okay, that is your action and your movement. You got a bonus action?
No.
Okay. Lumen, I need another death save, please.
As long as it's not a natural one, you know what I mean.
Don't
Yeah.
say that.
It's a 3, but you know,
Ooh.
sorry, it's
Natural one.
yeah, at the failure.
Okay.
All right. Um. Okay. That brings us to Rune. Go ahead and make me a death saving throw, please.
Yes, sir. One more. Let's go. 18. All right.
Save.
Okay.
All right.
Nice, nice,
Aglar,
nice.
you are up. Calda seems stabilized thanks to Quarterly.
Aguilar? Hello?
Yeah. So knowing that Lumen also seems to be able to help in this regard, I'm gonna go over to Lumen and use a second level Cure Wounds.
Woo.
See if we can get someone else up and helping. And you heal for 11 HP.
Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait.
Lumen is up. Bring this-
HP.
Brings us back up to Calda. Calda is Spare the Dying does not bring you back up to 1 HP. It just stabilizes you, right? So you're still unconscious.
Yeah, which is stable.
Okay. That brings us back to Jakar.
Whoops, didn't mean to click that again.
Yeah, I don't think there's much that I can do. I guess I'll just look towards this body and see that sword that he was wielding.
Okay. Okay. So that's all you're doing for your turn?
Yeah, I can't resuscitate. I'm sorry.
All right. Quarterly, you're back up.
I will fly over next to Rune. I will pick her up and hold her face, and I will cast Spare the Dying to stabilize her.
Nice.
Okay. She is stabilized. As the house is burning around you, multiple different areas are getting larger and larger. These flames are starting to spread further out the entrance and over there. You see
Oh,
your father kind of runs out of his room, seeing that it's relatively clear of an enemy right now, and says, "Wait, we need to get out of here. It's go downstairs across the way to the library. There should be a window. Quickly."
I'm picking up Calda.
All right.
Shit, I'm gonna try and pick up Rune, but I'm not very strong.
We
We're
can
out
get
of
them up.
initiative order at this point. So is anybody healing or doing things like that?
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah, I'll heal up Calda
There
as
you
well.
Lumen will heal up. For...
Yeah, we'll use
Okay.
Calda. You got 15 HP back.
Oh shit.
You get 10.
I'll take it.
Okay. All of you getting up and following Lord Remem's instructions as the Remem estate is quite literally burning to the ground. You all quickly make your way to the library, run out the window. You see the servants who were in the basement. There's probably like a cellar or something that leads to the outside. They get out and are meeting you
Yeah.
around front with your bags and everything like that. And
I will fly to my room though. Like I will first get back to my room. I will grab the picture of my mother and my bag that I packed for and get out of the window of my
Okay.
room. But yeah,
easy enough. You all grab your things and she grabs that and heads to the front. as you meet the butlers that have your stuff kind of packed. They have a cart with horses off to the side and the stables ready, and you all quickly pile into that. And Malin says, where to, Lord Remem? And Lord Remem is just like, anywhere but Juvenlode. We need to get out of here now. This is right. They open the gate. You guys go out the gate, and he closes it behind them. And quarterly, you watch as the home that you were pretty much imprisoned in all your life, which you probably wished plenty of times that it would just all burn away, as you watch as it physically starts to burn to the ground. Pieces of the roof cave in, you just hear the crackling of wood as you, the rest of the group, the butler staff, and Lord Remem ride a large carriage drawn by horses out of Druvenlode. Probably never coming back here for quite a long time. And that is where we will end our session for the day.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Okay.
What the
Now that was fucking combat. Holy shit.
That
That
was
was-
yeah.
crazy.
That was very
Right.
stressful.
Damn.
So
I'm so
Lumen's a
glad I got-
wanted man? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
you
we
know,
had
it's just
no-
the guards. It's just a couple guards that want him, right? It's nothing too crazy.
Jesus. Look, I need to know what was the level of encounter? Like, was it deadly encounter?
It was hard. If it was a little bit more of like it literally was hard about like less than an inch into deadly, like about to be deadly, but it was like basically super hard, about to be deadly.
That's basically
Damn.
deadly.
I was gonna do a weaker
No, it wasn't that
creature. I was gonna do a grade below that one. Then I was like, there's 6 of them. It makes
That was
sense for them to throw this
nasty.
high power. That was a challenge rating 10 creature.
Whew.
Oh,
Damn.
That's-
No, that was
uh,
perfect. I think the way
That was
everyone
fun.
worked together was so good.
yes,
That was
yes,
so
indeed.
good. I fucked
Um,
up so hard. I was pretty much useless in this.
Yeah.
Watching this was
Oh, you
so
came in
good.
clutch. You spared you stabilized 2 people
No,
at
that's
the end.
fair.
Okay. But that was still amazing. Like, to watch it, the fight
Yes.
was really nice.
That was a
Oh,
crazy
that's
fight. Speaking of challenge rating and stuff, you all level up to level 5.
Yeah.
What?
Woo, woo, woo.
Current level spells.
Oh my
Oh my
god. Does
gosh.
that mean I can get fireball?
That does mean you get fireball. It's just the thing you have now. I think with your fiend being a fiend lock, you automatically get it, or is it something you have access to? Something like
Now
that.
I can move 10 extra feet. Oh, movement
hey,
speed.
it might come in clutch. You get 2
Oh my
attacks.
God.
Rune gets 2 attacks,
2 attacks.
Oh
and
my
you got
god.
that interesting new bow that seemed to
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
it seemed to form into something else.
Oh my god,
Presumably.
I get fireball.
But yeah,
Fireball.
we will end our session there, and I'll see you guys next time. You're all level 5, and take
This
it
was
easy,
so
all
much
right?
fun. Thank you
Thank
so
you for the
much.
stash.
See ya.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
See you
Take it
guys.
easy, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.